Two platforms, one sport. Just Simply Sports with Kaja and Brother D on Sports from Philly.
2025 WNBA playoffs are here. Let's go! What is up, you guys? What's up? We're back.
What's up?
We are back. Second game today. There's a lot going on in sports, y'all. There's so much going on. I'm like looking at JJ McCarthy, his second game versus the Falcons, and now the Aces are playing Seattle. This right now, about to say it's a tie game, but no, it is not. Aces are 8-5 right now. 6 minutes left in this first quarter. And they're in Las Vegas.
It's
nice
only
crowd.
8-5?
Yeah, 8-5. Game just started.
I know my thing is lapsing. I'm almost there. It's all good.
Almost. Give me 1 second. You got me 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful night tonight. Lord have mercy. But it was some good game going earlier. I'm glad my Eagles won today in football. You know how it is in Philly. You lose in Philly, they're gonna hang you. So we're just making our moves. You know how it is, guys. But yeah, just glad that you guys are signing in with us tonight. Please like and subscribe. Please. Now, just put in the chat where you guys are from. Would love to know where you guys are from. What city are you from? You know, so I know who you rocking with. You know, I'm from Philly. Kaja's from the Bronx. You know, both of our cities are known for stank attitudes, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. But I'm hoping that the Aces take it.
First off, I am not from the Bronx. Let's get that
straight. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Lord have mercy. She's like a school teacher.
Definitely did. She is from Brooklyn.
She is from Brooklyn. Lord have mercy. Get it right.
Did you have dinner?
Did I have dinner?
Yes.
Yeah, we had meatloaf, string beans, and mac and cheese.
Oh, all right now. All right, you guys. Right now the score is 13-5. There's a quick little break right now, so we're talking about dinner. What y'all have for dinner in the chat? Let me know. Y'all don't eat dinner. Y'all fast? Let me know what y'all doing. Where y'all from?
Not fast. Lord have mercy.
Where are y'all from in this chat? Y'all be shy when y'all come up in here. Where y'all from?
Yeah, I told them put their city down there. It's important.
Put your city. You don't have to put your address, but put your city.
Yeah. We ain't bill collectors. Don't worry about it.
That Eagles versus Chiefs game was underwhelming, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'll take it because, a win is a win, but it wasn't exciting. That's for sure.
I am not excited about the Eagles. I'm sorry. I'm an Eagles fan. I am not excited because it just something don't look right. It don't look right. It's sort of like the year that we went 10-0, and then we just like plummeted after that.
Yeah, that was like 2 seasons ago. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the feel I got with it. So, I don't like telling myself lies and selling myself false stories. So that's how I am.
Oh, y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the game earlier. Phoenix Mercury versus Liberty went into overtime, y'all. It was a good game. It really was a good game, especially that fourth quarter, because these two teams are more evenly matched, I guess, than you may realize if you don't really watch them. But I think Phoenix, they hit a wall. Like, Alyssa Thomas was tired. They'll wear my girl out. Because obviously, like triple crown queen, they said, okay, it all goes through you. So they put that wall around her. They made it difficult for her. I think she hit a wall. She was tired overtime. I don't think Phoenix had any more to give. They still were trying, but.
Yeah. Stuff like that happen, ball.
That's when the championship pedigree comes through.
Yeah, that's when you got to learn how to go down low and start pump faking and get fouls. You got to learn how to get yourself to straight.
For me, I think in those moments, it really comes down to how bad you want it more than anything. Um, I think about other moments in other games where you see people like just on a hope and a prayer. You're like,
Yeah,
he has like no more to give, but he just digs deep down and they just find something. In those moments, I think so. I mean, they were in Phoenix to start this first game, and then now they go back to New York for the next one on Tuesday. So, ooh, but they got to pull something out, otherwise they'll be heading home after New York.
yeah, unbelievable. But hey,
Becky Hill, like she got an attitude already. What happened? She looked mad already. What's going on? All right, you guys, we are back from this little break. Skylar Diggins has the ball. Jackie Young to Brittany Sykes.
oh, come on, guys.
Brittany Sykes. Oh, turnover.
Mm.
Chelsea Gray got an attitude with Jackie Young. I don't know what she said to her, but she was like, look, okay? She gave her that look like, don't F around. This is the playoffs. That's what
Yeah,
that told me. 10-0 run right now, 15-5. Seattle
man,
got to figure something out. Come on, y'all. 5 minutes left. A little
why is
over
the
5
score so
minutes.
low?
Why is the score
Oh
so low
man,
right now? Because, I mean, it's the first quarter. What you want them to be up, like 30-5?
you can at least have like 25 to 30 or something like that.
No, not yet. Playoff games don't typically start off like everybody just like firing on all cylinders. Usually takes a little while for everybody to kind of settle in most cases.
So man,
And there's still plenty of time left. Like it's just a little under 5 minutes. So
true, 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 true.
usually in most playoff games, though, especially because the WNBA is not really like a high, they're not like high scoring anyway, not like 100 points, to 99 kind of thing. They're
Yeah.
usually like 80 something, 70 something, and 60 something. And when
Oh
you add in,
man.
when you add in the playoffs, like the defense usually slows it down. So everybody's like playing, they're locking down.
Oh boy. Okay, so Kai, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
All right, y'all. Who's watching this game? Who's watching this game? Playoffs. We got the Aces rolling up in there. Obviously, they hit their 16-0 win streak to close the season now. Put Asia Wilson in that MVP conversation. But right now, Seattle's struggling. I picked the Aces to win this anyway, just because. What happened? Somebody running back to the bathroom. What's going on? Somebody running back to the bathroom, covering their butt. Oh my goodness, what happened? I'm concerned what happened. But y'all, the Aces obviously, they are the more experienced team. They have, I mean, Seattle does have some vets. Don't get me wrong. They have Neko Gumake, who was a champ, but they still have some young pieces like Brittany Sykes, have Malunga. She's a rookie. She's new. Gabby Williams. I don't think she's ever won a chip yet. I don't think so. I could be wrong. So Skylar Diggins, obviously she's a vet, but you know, they have been very, very inconsistent in Seattle anyway, even the side. I'm surprised they barely got into the playoffs, so NECA. Oh, Asia Wilson blocked that. Asia Wilson blocked that. The fact that the Patriots had a 30-point game is wild to me. That was a side note, you guys. I look at the score going across ESPN. I'm like, that's crazy. All right, Jackie Young has the ball. To Asia Wilson. Asia. Jackie Young. Oh, turnover. All right, you guys, my bad. I'm back. I don't want to be talking on the camera in the background. 15-5 still. 15-5 still. Uh-oh, come on. Give me something, Seattle. Nope, it's not giving nothing right now, y'all. Seattle is struggling. They on a struggle bus. Oh man, Asia Wilson, give me two, 17-5. The Aces are on like a 12-0 run. Seattle has not responded yet at all. Like no block, no stop. Like, man, they gotta move this a little bit fast if they want to win. Like, what I don't know what Seattle is thinking, but if they want to win this game, like they gotta figure something else out. Like they gotta switch something up. My girl Asia got the slick back pony. You know she mean business. She got the slick back.
That's terrible lighting. Jesus. I'm gonna have to switch it up.
All right, you guys, we got 3 minutes left and 38 seconds in this first quarter. 17-5. 17-5, y'all. Where y'all from? If y'all in this chat, drop where y'all from. Are y'all watching this game? Are you watching this game and you also watching the Vikings versus the Falcons? All right, finally they got some points in. Necker got 2 points. They were on a drought, y'all, in this game. They had like Aces had 12 unanswered points. Unacceptable. It's a playoff game. Asia Wilson has the ball. Dominic Malunga is on her. Uh-oh. Got that. The long arms. You got the steal, y'all. Gabby Williams. What's up? Bruce is back. Storm, so I'm not gonna weather the storm. You know what? We'll see. Look, they have Necker on that side, so you never know. I don't think they're gonna win this series anyway, but oh my god, he drank out of a bottle on this camera. Sweet Jesus.
What? It's juice.
You could have be on a camera with that though. Oh my god.
Oh, you know, I'm a dude.
Not the whole bottle though.
All right. I put my fingers up. I put my pinkies up and drink out of a
Or you
teacup.
could just like take yourself like off of the camera for a second. We don't have to know what's going on at all in Philly.
Oh,
That
you know
works
what?
even better.
All this correction. You know what I
You
mean?
don't have to know at all your business behind the camera.
There
Agent
you go.
Wilson said, "Get that out of here," and then gave her the stare down.
Ooh.
Get that out of here with the stare down. They look, Bruce, have some faith. They might weather it, Bruce. You never know. 18-7. 18-7, y'all, man. Also, the New York game, I'm sorry, game 2. I thought it was going to be on Tuesday. No, on Tuesday, we're going to have Atlanta and Atlanta, Indiana, and then Las Vegas and Seattle. And then Wednesday, you're going to pick up with Phoenix and New York, and then Minnesota and Valkyries.
All right.
19-7. Need to call a timeout and make some adjustments for Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle always play like this.
They did it in the first half of the season. But either way, this is the playoffs. So, we need to get a win. Or at least slow the Aces down. So we don't really have time. We need to call a timeout and make some adjustments. Like today.
Yeah. No, Mitchell, her hair looks nice. Oh, excellent.
Like today, we got to make some adjustments, y'all. Y'all in this chat, but y'all quiet. Only person not quiet is Bruce. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? And hit the like button on your way in. Please and thank you guys. Hit the like button. Appreciate you in advance. Whew. I don't know if Seattle gonna pull this one out, y'all, because the Aces are at home too. And right now, Seattle can't figure out how to get a 3 off, how to get in the paint. I mean, they're not even get a chance to even shoot.
Yeah.
They just like turning the ball over or getting a shot blocked. It's like crazy. Kelsey needs to swiftly retire. I saw what you did there. He's been terrible for a year and a half. He got enchanted and won't shake it off. Bruce, you know all the Taylor Swift songs? I see you using that. I like what you did there. Yeah, it's not even just him, though. It's really not just him, Bruce. I keep wanting to say Bruno, I think, because I see the Bruce and then you have the Murrow there. So I'm thinking like Bruno Mars. I don't know what's going on. Forgive me, Bruce, but I get what you're saying. I don't think he needs to swiftly retire, but they do need to swiftly find a way to generate some offense with Patrick Mahomes and the pieces that they have.
Nice.
Come on, Erica. We look. Oh, see, they're just blocking her little shot. How tall is Erica? Everybody blocking her shot.
19-9. Jeez, 19-10. All right, come on now.
Oh, they put Skylar Diggs back, and you know when her bun get a little messy, you know she mean business. Right now, it's not messy enough.
Huh.
When her bun start getting low, you know, like she about to turn up.
Yeah.
Right now,
But the good thing about
her bun's still
y-
attacked right now.
yeah, she don't have to get mad to curse you out though. You gonna get that regardless. Oh God, they erasing shots.
22-10.
That block was crazy.
They blocking everybody's shot. And it was just crazy. They're blocking Erica Wheeler's shot. They're blocking Dominic Malonga, who's a lot taller. They're blocking everybody's shot. He
They
fumbled. His
doing
fumble got the Eagles the win. It wasn't just that. The offense is just not what it used to be in Kansas. That's really and truly. It's not like it's just one thing, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, I just posted about that on my YouTube. I can't believe Joe Burrow got no like hurt. Hopefully he's not out for 3 months. But either way, like man, it's crazy because he had such a great season last year, all for nothing, really, because the defense like was put averaging like 30 points a game, all that for nothing.
Man, oh man. Well, at least he got his money. Uh,
Somebody to call Shador.
there you go. Shadiesel, baby. Call him over.
You know what? Can you go on ahead and send Shador over, please and thank you.
Yeah, stamp him over. Might as well.
Come on, Skylar, give me something. Oh my God, they are blocking every shot from Seattle. What is going on? Do they need to like go in the weight
And
room? Like,
see,
what's happening?
number 14, you talking about, oh, this girl can't buy a layup.
I saw that she has a high ceiling.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only her first year. She got so much time, and she's a teenager. She's like a baby. So
Hey, oh, wait. Pinky's up.
Colorado needs to call Shador, not Colorado. We don't want to send them
Colorado
back to.
struggling.
We don't want to send them back to college, but Colorado need to figure out something as well because they look crazy. My guy Ryan Staub was out there running around the circle in that fourth quarter.
They got him on a run.
I was like, man, where's he going? It was like he was like a, like a dog chasing his tail. Like I was like, where's he running to? All right, y'all. Seattle showing some signs of life.
Nah,
22-12.
they got a
Oh,
statement out here today.
22 to 12, y'all. This is a 10-point game, so it's not like it's just completely out of that they can win. They gotta make some adjustments though and fast. Like
Man,
fast. Somebody gotta come off the
one thing
bench,
they got to
provide a
do,
spark, something.
they have to settle down a little bit. They always, it's like that little franticness. I know they all young, but they have to settle down. Well, some
I
of
mean,
them are
this is
young.
kind of how the Minnesota Lynx and the Valkyries started. If y'all were watching that game, like uh Valkyries came out and they were like ready, like, and then the Lynx couldn't figure out like how to stop because the defense was on for the Valkyries, and then they brought in Letitia Heidemann off the bench and she gave them a spark. And they were that almost tied, and then they took over and that was that. So somebody got to give something.
Yeah.
Because Nneka right now, she can't do everything. She did a lot for them to get them to the playoffs, but she's not gonna get them past the aces just by herself.
Yeah, I got to do something. I got to get my. Woo!
And the thing is, like, everybody's shot is being blocked. No matter if you're tall, short, in between, like, everybody just blocking their shots. Everybody's contributing to the blocks. Like, everybody.
Yeah. But this is truly the age of short people blocking big centers shots. Cause we've seen it in the NBA as well. We've seen small guys just blocking shots, man. It makes no sense to me. Just coming from out of nowhere, just scalping the ball from behind and it's doing all kinds of stuff. So
The Falcons right now, I see a 12-6. Come on, JJ. They're showing my quarterback right now on my screen, y'all.
oh,
Josh
Burrow.
Allen. Josh Allen. That's
Oh,
MVP.
I forgot
Josh Allen to you. I'll be right back, y'all. I need a little snacks. I'm starting to crash. It's been a long day. I'm going to get a snack. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. Okay. While she go get that dehydrated cheese, I want y'all to No, I was joking with y'all. No, but I think that the Aces is going to pull us out. I really don't see that Seattle being much of a deterrent to these guys. The best Seattle is going to do is because they have some small guards and they're kind of quick. I think that they'll make some runs, and after they make their runs a couple of times, then you know they're just going to collapse like they always do. And succumb to the Aces. I think they're probably going to lose at least by between 10 and 12 points. No, I'll say 8 to 12 points. They're going to lose by today. That's what it looks like to me. I have no confidence in in the Storm. I really don't. But we'll see. We'll see how if the Aces allow them to get back into this game to that magnitude to even threaten the game. But I doubt if they threaten the game. A lot of these girls really need to work on their pump fakes, getting their opponent in foul trouble, using their body as leverage under the rim. They just don't do a lot of things. But the things that they do well, they capitalize on. I love that's one reason I love the Aces, because of they have a lot of veteran moves. All right, score is 12-22. Game is resuming. Let's see where we are. Okay, I hate when they talk to the coaches on the side sometimes. It's like you're trying to do your job and somebody's in your ear. And I know people say, well, that's what you get paid for. I really don't get paid to talk to the media during the game. I get paid to talk to them after the game. I get paid to talk to them before the game. You get paid to to coach during the game, That's a big thing to me. Who's out here? Let me see who's in the comments. His fumble got the Eagles. Well, I can't argue with that, Bruce. Kazi got me about to call you Bruno. I can't argue with that. The Eagles just don't look steady to me, man. They just don't look. I just can't count on them. Even as a Philly fan, I can't count on them guys. I don't believe that one side of the ball or the other will save them. I think that they truly need to tighten up that defense, because the throwing game today, it was so, and everyone already knows it. And for us to play like that's not a thing with Jalen Hurts, and I don't knock Hurts because I do think he's a top 5 quarterback. All quarterbacks are not created equal, but it looks funny, man. It looks funny, and it's not going to sustain. It's not going to sustain. Okay, the score is 22-17. They made a little run. All right.
Did you kill the people? I see that we had like 8 people in here. Now we have 1. Did your stories kill him?
Well, that wasn't my story that did that.
Did you send them away?
Well, guys like to see girls more, so they like to see guys anyway. So you're back.
All right, y'all. Scarl Diggins, her bun getting a little more messy.
I don't know when
Come on, girl, shoot it.
When Asia start making those faces, it's on and popping. It is on and popping.
We ain't popping just yet. 22-17.
Oh yeah, she ain't break a sweat yet.
22-17.
They messing layups. See, they gotta get that little funk.
Somebody needs to shoot. We got scared. Come on. I'm like, come on, somebody shoot it. Everybody keep passing it. No, you shoot it. No, you shoot it.
Man, it is so funny. Like, Skylar Diggins is like the Incredible Hulk. Like when she's on the court, she the Hulk. But you see her off court, she be clean. She don't even look like the same person.
Ooh, that was a nice. Ooh, that was smooth. I think Asia been working out with Bam.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Little 1-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Bam's game, how he really matured his game. And
I'm a Bam Adebayo fan.
yeah, he to me, he's a great power forward / center. I like what he can do. I really do. I love it. Do you believe I put my air conditioner on? Jesus Christ.
Very exciting.
Nah, it's I don't know if
Skylar
it's like
Diggins got 2 fouls already. Come on, Skylar. It's not even second half yet, bro. You got 0 points.
it's like
Gabby,
900
come on,
degrees.
Gabby. Give me something. Oh, who she pass the ball to? You don't play for the Aces, Gabby.
Mm.
Oh, God.
What's wrong? I'm gonna put this light behind here. Light.
The Sparks would have showed more fight than this. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, for real, for real. I think
Wide
that's.
open. Come on, somebody shoot a 3. Forget it. No, we said, why rebound? We don't need to rebound.
Mm.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, perfect
Oh, my
light.
goodness.
I'm jealous, man.
Ooh.
So
They
this will
gotta
be.
take something away from the Aces. They gotta take. They have more points in the paint and they're knocking down threes. Something you gotta force them to do something. Force them to choose one.
Man, this chick.
Make them live with 3-point shots. They can't be out rebounding you, out threeing you, out blocking you, turning you over. I mean, come on.
Look, they look depleted already. They showing these faces.
Wow.
They showing these little faces. They look depleted. Oh, that felt better. That felt so much better.
What are we talking about? What feels better? I'm gonna start muting you in between sometimes. Let you get your
What are
thoughts
you
together.
talking about?
Oh, that feels better. What feels better? What feels better? What are you doing in Philly?
You freaky nigga. What are
That is
you
who was blocking Jackie Young? She just went right in
doing?
for a layup with nobody around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Finally, I'm something. I'll take the layup. I mean, my God. Wow. Wow. Pump fake. And out rebounded again.
All she had Asia on the block. All she had to do was pump fake her and lean back, and Asia would have fell on her. That's all. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna go over her. You
Oh
got
my
to
goodness.
consider. Listen, I just hate when people don't use their heads.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh man.
Asia out of breath, arguing with the ref. My girl, she like trying to plead her case, gasping for air. This
Man.
is look. This is embarrassing. I know the Aces are a good team, but they're not that good to the point where you can't do anything. Where you can't rebound, you can't get a steal, you can't get a layup, you can't shoot a 3. I mean, like, come on.
Well, that comes from when you're indecisive, and it's like it's anarchy. You know what I mean? Like who's running the show? Who's running the show? Is anything? What's your set plays? Who has a go-to shot on your team that you can go to, you can rely on? Somebody has to have a set
You can
shot. I'm
also, you
not
can always
paying you.
rely on NECA, but right now, every time they do get the ball, I'm like, it's like they keep stopping, they keep passing over and over and over again. Like nobody's taking the shot, nobody's pump faking. Like, and then when they do
Yeah.
finally get in, they're all just being blocked. I mean, everybody's being blocked. Everybody's just taking a turn blocking their shots.
That's the problem. That's an issue.
Oh man.
I told my stories.
I mean, it's one thing to lose, but it's just the way they look when they're losing right now. Like they just like they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like you would think it was like a rookie team right now. The way they're looking, like this is their first time there. They didn't know what to expect. Like
Yeah, they look a little up in the air. They really do.
a little. It's an
Yeah.
understatement.
But see, to me, that's how they look to me a lot of times.
The
And
later
that's
half
my
of the season, yeah, but the first half, no, something shifted. I don't know what it is. Like something shifted and changed with this team.
know what shifted? They start to sit on the left side of the couch opposed to the right side of the couch. They always sleeping, man. Come on. They gotta get up. You gotta wake up. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like it at all. I'm like, what's going on, y'all?
Woo.
I turned into the football game, but it's on commercial too.
Really?
Oh, Scotty Scheffler won.
Oh,
Oh,
then,
look
yeah,
at
you in a
speaking of
golf?
Asia and Bam.
You in a golf too?
Yeah, I be betting on golf.
You like golf? All right. Kaja on golf.
And
Kaja.
Kaja on FanDuel on golf.
Jesus.
Look
Jesus.
at them showing Bam and Asia doing the same moves. You better go ahead, girl.
Man.
Is Bam even there? They didn't show him if he is.
Ooh.
31-19, you guys. This is 31-19. Asia Wilson already has 10 points. And we still got playing time for the second quarter.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
She can't guard Asia. She can't guard Asia. Can't guard her. Ezzy cannot guard her. I don't know. They need to actually keep switching on Asia. They can't put one set person on her. Once again, it's a stagnant offense. I'm about to cut this game off and go to bed. For real.
Why?
This is not a game. And after a while, if they keep this up, what it's going to be is a blowout. And it's going to be just a bench playing.
Well, I told you what I thought of them.
Something finally. Okay, 33 or 21. I'll take that. I cut off the Minnesota Lynx game after a while. I was like, this is a blowout. No point in watching this.
Yeah. Oh, that was an ugly shot by Asia. Let's see. Ooh.
Sometimes it's like that.
No, I'm just saying. I was wondering. It was no one on her. I wonder why she shot like that.
She's trying to get a foul.
Yeah, exactly. She shot like somebody was on her back, and she was trying to get that, that from behind call. Yeah.
Because she hadn't got a call at all the whole game. She was kind of upset about it.
I mean, it's like that sometimes. Keep playing.
I mean, you're winning, so I don't see what she was feeling for a foul anyway. She's wanting a breather.
You see her form at that foul line? You see that form? That is sweet. Look at that form. Go ahead, Asia, pencil head.
Wow, that's rude.
Pour it in there, baby. Milk in the glass, baby. Milk in the glass.
35-21, y'all. 4 minutes left in this second quarter.
Oh, they got the 10-man there. They got the 10-man in there.
Erica Wheeler had the ball. Dominique.
They got the 10-man. Oh, she got the. Oh, yeah, it's your girl. 14.
Dominique Malunga.
Malunga.
Brittany Sykes has the ball. Come on, Brittany.
All right, all
No,
right.
Dominique got a little putback. Okay, so showing some signs of life. 35-23, you guys. You got 3 minutes and like 38 seconds left and counting.
Okay, bad shot. Got the rebound.
Who's this, Dana Evans?
Oh gosh, see if I throw the ball away.
Come on, Neka. Come on, Neka.
Uh,
Dominique said, pass it to me. Give it to me. Come on, Dominique.
oh,
Girl.
ankle time. Oh, she missed it though.
Skylar,
Uh,
what are you doing? Move.
this young girl getting in trouble. Oh man, Lord have mercy. Girl, you are too tall.
I need Asia to stop because that wasn't that deep. She's trying to sell that super hard. Girl, stop it.
Yeah. She
Like
that
she
girl.
definitely ain't hit Asia that hard. I know Asia's been hit a lot harder than that. So stop it. Not for her to be flinging that ball all the way over top of the
Oh
freaking
yeah.
rim. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Asia want to get off. That's what it is. She want to go ahead and drop 35. See that it's when you're tall like that, you don't even have to put your body on anyone. All you have to do is keep up foot speed with them, and you can block their shot.
Oh, habits die hard.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's still all of it's coaching. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but it's all coaching.
And then she's also used to playing like that too before she got to W. So
Yeah,
now she got to
yeah.
break that. Now she got to break that habit.
Overseas, yeah. Body, the physicality.
Yes, she just played in different style of basketball all these years completely.
Yeah. Now I just like that shot she took, that turn, and and put it up like that. I thought that was hot. That was cool. That was hot. Nice form. She knew where she was on the floor. She turned with purpose. She had an expected end,
Ooh,
an expected end, right? Right, Kyle?
this score is 39-23, y'all.
I guess I'm talking to my damn self.
No, it's not even just Asia right now, y'all. It's Asia and it's Jackie Young, and they can't stop either one of them. I don't know what the game plan was coming into this playoff game, but honestly, I don't like there was any kind of plan at all. It's given. Let's just go out there and hope for the best. That's the way I feel watching this game because I'm like, what was the plan that you had coming into this game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looked like I'm gonna say it. It looked like a point guard less game. That's what it looks like.
Well, that's not their issue.
Listen. If you're a point guard, you know what to do. You know what the game plan is. Even if you just run the
I'm,
ball regularly, and you can just go out and know your players and know what you can get from them, you can set them up.
but right now, nothing is given, and like everything is not a point guard.
For the WNBA, it is. It
I
truly
don't.
is.
I don't agree. I disagree. I'm looking at an Aces team where everybody is contributing in some way, shape, or form. If that's forcing a turnover, if that's getting the steal, if that's
Mhm.
helping getting a block, like they're all contributing in some form or fashion. And looking at
True.
Seattle, they look unmotivated for one and look confused. And they have too much experience on that team, championship winning experience to look like this.
And see, but this is where once again, it's a coach and it's a guard. Coach, guard. The point guard is nothing but the mirror of the coach's mind. That's all they are. And if they can't do that, it's a problem. They have to know their product. Their product are their teammates. What can I get from each one of these cats? Remember when Kobe used to do that? He wouldn't pass the ball to certain people. Like, nah, dude, you don't get the rock because I know what you like to do.
But they've been
So
playing together for a little while now, so it's like they know what each other can do. But
exactly.
it's like they're not playing together. Like I feel like I see individuals out there with the team uniform on, but they're not playing together.
Yeah. Okay. So they
I don't I
plan.
don't
Go ahead. I'm
and
sorry.
I don't understand why. Huh?
No, I'm saying they playing like a glorified game of horse. You know, and everybody got their own thing, or they got their own thing going out here. But listen, at the end of the day, somebody got to say, "Hey, we're gonna start running ball." I said, because if I can't stick the other team, I'm gonna score with you. I'm going to score with you.
Excuse me.
Oh man.
All right.
All righty. All right.
And
Oh.
go best of 3, and then best of 5, and then best of 7.
Oh.
They better make whoever's in the final the last 2 standing. They better be 2 good teams. Nobody want to see a blowout
Yeah.
for like
We
4
don't need
straight
that.
games. Yeah, because no one wants to watch that.
But what two teams you think could be a blowout that can from each side that can usher that can yield a blowout once they get to the chip.
I think let's say for example, if you have I think the Aces and the Lynx will be the most competitive, but the Aces and the Dream are very competitive too. Like their games came down to like the last 20 seconds when they played a few times. So
Wow.
that's a
Wow.
nice that could be a nice competitive series as well. But I think a blowout might be like the Seattle Storm versus Minnesota or something, because Seattle just looks like I said,
Yeah.
it's one thing for Asia to be blocking shots, but it's another thing when you have the whole team just blocking everybody shot on the team. Like
Yeah.
Erica Wheeler got her shot blocked, Malunga got her shot blocked a few times already, Sykes got a shot blocked, NECA. I'm like, can anybody get a shot up? Another block again, see?
Yeah.
And we're talking about players who are not even like super tall, you guys. Like, I'm like, come on.
That's the age we're living in now. Short people can block shots.
I could live if it was just like 1 or 2 people, but the whole team is doing it. That's a serious problem to me. Like something is not clicking upstairs.
Yeah. Remember when what's the boy name? He was blocking yoke shot.
Which guy?
Oh man. Played for
41-25, y'all. 41-25.
the Caucasian boy on the on ball head. He used to play for the Lakers. Oh God.
Caucasian with a bald head. Alex
Yeah.
Caruso.
Caruso. There you go. There you
What
go.
about?
Remember he was blocking yoke shot. Remember he was giving yoke trouble. Remember that?
I've seen Gary Payton II do it too. That's why I said that's a willingness to want to do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's the age we're in right now, where we're seeing that the smaller guys are blocking big guys' shots.
A
Like
lot of them are more athletic too than what they used to be.
True, but
That's a part of it. But Gary Payton II, for example, he plays like he's 7 feet. He think he's 7 feet in his mind.
Yeah, but Caruso, man, he was giving yoke issues.
He's somebody else who plays bigger than what he is.
He was giving him issues, and
I'm gonna missing these layups.
And I'm gonna tell you why I don't understand that, because it's something that you can do to prevent all that. And I'm surprised that Yoke, but you know what? Yoke really don't play a certain way. He still play European ball at the end of the day. He still plays. He doesn't play American ball. All right.
They chasing them right out the paint. They force them to shoot threes. Nobody's shooting the 3. Everybody keeps just passing it, going right back out.
Yeah.
Shoot a 3, y'all. Like, shake them up. Y'all keep doing the same thing. My goodness.
Lord.
They must have put the bench in now.
Yeah. 45-25.
Let us somebody hit
Halftime.
a 3 right before halftime. It's unacceptable.
Yeah. Want to switch over to the football game?
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now because it's halftime.
Yeah.
I don't care to watch it. Halftime show be boring. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
right now I'm gonna see if JJ found something.
All right, we're switching over to
Another
NBC.
commercial. Come on, another commercial.
Oh, Murphy Murphy got hurt. Oh god. Oh, Lyman, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it scores. It's nothing but like field goals the whole night. This game is boring too.
Look at those two Vikings talking to each other. Oh my god, that's funny. They really think that they're back. Time. They got the body mannerism going all on. It's funny. Wow.
This is a game of just nothing but field goal kicks. It looks like.
And
I need a
again,
touchdown.
I don't know because I don't got my other phone. I can't look at the score, how they got there, but man. But I wonder how did Mike Penix Jr. do in his first game, Kai?
Who?
How did he do in his first game?
Who?
Michael Penix.
I believe they lost the last game. I didn't watch the game. I think they lost to the Buccaneers, I think.
The Buccaneers.
JJ is struggling, but I know he's a rookie, so it's to be expected.
The Buccaneers
this offense was moving last year. He's about to run to the end zone.
Exactly. And they didn't want to get rid of their quarterback. They knew, we got it all together.
I mean, I think they drafted him number 10 overall, so I guess they feel like they were gonna just go ahead and ride off with him. I think they may have kept Sam a little bit longer if it didn't end the way it did, like like the last couple of games.
It was horrific. Yeah, it was horrific. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
but you still won 14 games.
And that's the part where makes me question things. It's like you got to say, well, what got me here? And if I get rid of it, can I still sustain that? When somebody don't value you in life, and you just be like, I can do that. That's all you do. I mean, anybody who ever worked a 9 to 5 knows that.
I think they said we're just gonna go ahead and ride out with the rookie and see what happens. Bruce said Brother D got his wish. Bro may need surgery for turf toe. Yeah, we know he put all them negative vibes out there. We're gonna hope that Jalen Hurts don't get hurt.
Hey, you gotta take care of yourself.
How did he hurt his toe?
Nah, I ain't see that.
So how? See what I'm saying? You saw he didn't take care of himself. I saw like you didn't know what happened.
I'm just saying. Look, this is all I know about Joe Burrow. He's fragile. He's a 10 man.
Here we go, Bruce. Now he's gonna tell us. He's gonna educate us about Joe Burrow.
He's a 10 man.
Ahead, Dr. Darryl.
He's notoriously getting hurt. Every time you turn around, he's getting hurt year after year. And when you see that, you gotta. All right, look. You know what? Y'all ride with him.
You don't think the O-line not being the best also is a part of it?
Once again, see this is the unfairness that goes on, and when you guys start looking at these cats, we'll say stuff like this about about athletic quarterbacks, if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm just asking a question. I'm looking for like a yes or no. You don't think the O-line has anything to do with it?
I'm giving my answer.
The O-line don't have nothing to do with it?
Huh?
You don't think so? In football, because it's a team sport at the end of the day. You don't think and let's be honest, like last season, there's a lot that's asked of Joe Burrow because he doesn't really have the pieces around him. So he also has to do more. Like Josh Allen did also last season. So when you're high usage like that, and you're putting up 30+ points a game like that, that comes with the toll, respectfully.
Yeah, definitely.
So that also plays into, you being injured more often maybe than some others. like last season, he had a good season in terms of his health. You know what I mean? Like he played the season, they got to a rough start, but obviously he still had an offense wise, like you could have put him in the offense. What is it? You could put him in MVP conversation, honestly. You could have put him in,
Definitely, yeah, you could have. Yes,
best
you could have.
offensive player, like because of his stats. It's just but like I said, they spent so much money on him, Jamar Chase, and then T. Higgins. They kind of forgot about everybody else. Like you got to have a decent O line. You can't it's unfortunate. I mean, it is what it is. I guess. Hopefully, like he's not out for the whole entire season, but
Yeah,
what
I
can you do?
mean, but when you take everything into consideration, at the end of the day, you still when I look at Joe, if I'm playing football, when I play basketball, I'm telling you, you look at people's bodies type, you look at their size, and you know what you do? You be like, yo, how can I superimpose my will on this cat?
That's one
How
part of it as well. Yeah.
yeah, that's a part of it. So
Yeah,
when
I'd
I
say
look
yeah.
at you,
This part of it.
no, so when I look at you and you know that, and you still say, you know what, nah, I'm gonna still go out here like that. There's nobody better than me. 'Cause
I
that's all
don't
you're
think
saying.
I don't get that mindset from him.
I do. But they all got that mindset. They're football players. You ever talk to a football player?
Okay, in terms of
They
so to me,
crazy.
I feel like you're kind of mixing what I'm saying. When it
No,
comes
I'm
to in
not.
terms of, and you are in terms of confidence, that's one thing. What I'm talking about is him not no, him being confident and him knowing he needs to take care of his body are two different things. I don't believe he's like I'm just the best. I don't have to take care of my body. Now, him believing that he is the best, like Lamar might feel, Josh, so on and so forth. That should be if you're starting QB, you should feel like you're the best. I understand that part, but not to the point where I don't have to take care of my body. That's two different things to me.
No, it's not. You know why it's not?
To me, it
Because it's
is.
football. Because in football, your body is what you do. So when you
So I don't
decide,
believe that they're just going out and not taking care of it. To me, I don't believe that.
when you become lazy and you decide to say, hey, I'm not gonna do this,
But I think
because
that's your opinion. That's not a fact.
it is a
We
fact.
haven't no, we have never heard a coach say Joe Burrow don't work on himself. He's lazy. He's this. He's that. No, that's the perception. It doesn't make it reality.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'll say this. When Steph Curry had them bad ankles and he was skinny and people started to bully him a little bit, we seen Steph do what? We seen it was over the years, but Steph, he got those ankles right, and then his body type had to change. Listen, it happens with everybody.
I mean,
That's
that
a
is a
that's a
very
part of
different
sport.
sport, but I get your
I'm
point.
I'm telling you how men think. If I see you like that, I'm gonna chop you up. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna chop you up. That's how we think.
I'm not talking about how men think.
Yes, you
No, I'm
listen.
not.
You come out
No.
there with them bony arms, they gonna rock that arm off.
What I said is I don't think that Joe Burrow does not work on his body. That's what I said.
I know, but I'm telling you, if we all look, we're men, we think alike. If you out there and you're playing football, you know good and well, like yo, man, I'm kind of thin. I
Oh
gotta
shoot.
I, I gotta
Hold on,
work on
hold
my
on, hold on,
body
hold
now.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Go, 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 go. Let me see what you guys, if you guys are saying anything. Turf toe. Turf toe Joe. Let me see. In these comments. Let's see.
My bad. Yeah. I don't think Joe Burrow is that confident to the point where he feels like he's need to work on his body. Justin Jefferson is also somebody who gets injured a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that he's like, man, I'm just that dude. He might feel like I'm that dude, but not to the point where I don't have to go work on my body.
Uh-huh.
You look at these fans in the stands, it looks depressed. These
I
fans look
guess.
depressed up in the crowd, man.
Definitely. They just ran one in. Hey, boo.
Must be somebody's family in the crowd. Oh,
Oh man.
hold on.
Kick.
Go back to these comments. Bro said, "I hope Jalen Hurts stays healthy." Yeah, I hope so too. I hope. Look, I don't wish for nobody to be hurt. Real talk. I like to see everybody. I like to see everybody out there healthy. So there's no excuses like, oh, we didn't have this, we didn't have that one. The offensive line isn't good. I mean, that is a real thing. When there's a high usage rate from one person, like that's a lot on the body. And football is brutal.
Yes, it is.
They're not out there playing golf.
Exactly.
Burrow on the Eagles, he would dominate. He might. He might. You think about Joe Burrow as a talent alone? I'm pretty sure they would have success, but would it be the same? I don't know, because the plays that they call in Philly, like each team anyway, like they're specific, like for
Yeah,
that
they tell it to the quarterback.
Well, yeah, like so with Joe Burrow there, it'd be a little bit different because obviously Jalen uses his legs a lot more than Joe Burrow does. Joe Burrow can use his legs, but obviously that's not his go-to. It's raining on Seattle. It's thundering. It's thundering and lightning as well on Seattle right now. Like it's raining, it's thundering, it's lightning, it's pouring.
I forgot about we talking about football. I don't forgot about the game. Lord have mercy. That's bad.
I get because it's on halftime.
It's still on halftime? Let me see. That's a commercial on.
They have like the longest halftime for and it's just like the most boring one. Like they need to make that 2 minutes and be done. Bruce said, hating on Joe Burrow because of his work ethic is crazy. The Bengals are bad in the offensive line. The defense is horrible. Look, the defense has been decent enough. The defense has been decent enough the past 2 games because they go.
I'm sorry.
Ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kyle. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, the defense, I think, heard what everybody was saying about them last season, all off season. So they've been playing decent enough for them to win these first 2 games, But the O-line, it's okay. Like it's not the best, it's not the worst, They need more. They just need more, and all the money is tied into 3 people on offense. So if those 3 are not giving you what you need, you kind of just asked out. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was so he said blaming Joe Burrow because of his work ethic is crazy. See, this is one thing that's 2 different things. Joe Burrow gets hurt because Joe Burrow doesn't work out properly. He doesn't condition his body, his leg. He looks like the Tin Man. And and I know, Bruce, when you play sports, you know how guys are. They chopping you up, they wringing your hand, they elbowing you hard. They're doing what they have to do, especially when you little. Like I ain't gonna let this little guy do this to me. When I get my hands on him, I'm gonna rough him up. And that's just how it is. So for him to know that his opponent looks at him like that, and for him to come in every year and act like he can remain the same size, he has a little boy's body, but he's a grown man. When you turn to a man, your body fills out a little bit more. But you can go on those super diets when everything is no carb, and you really thin. You better put something on them bones when you go out there. And I think that he suffers for it, especially when we've seen the same what do you got that lower calf injury that he had? Come on now. Come on. Same stuff, man. He's a Tin Man. You know what I mean? Y'all can rock with him. Look, come on now. I love Joel Embiid, but you can't be eating 30,000 hamburgers before every game.
I think some people are just injury prone. Joel Embiid came into the league injury prone. I just think that honestly speaking, that's just unfortunately. I don't even know if there's much that he can do to not be injured. It's always something with him. Unfortunately, it's I don't know. I think even if he went on this crazy diet, so to speak, and just eat everything that he's supposed to eat, I'm not even sure if he would still play a whole season, even with that. because he's always been like that, like as far back as I can remember.
Yeah, yeah. See, the thing with him was he just same. He should have got surgery when he should have, but he didn't. You know, and Philadelphia is unrealistic. They really they hate on you when you do anything wrong. Look what they did to Ben Simmons. They turned Ben Simmons into a basket case by messing with him. They got in his head. But and I love Ben Simmons. I'm still a Ben Simmons fan. They did. I can tell y'all firsthand they did him wrong. But you know, you have to take care of yourself. Ben had to take care of himself mentally. Joel had to take care of himself physically, and that's just.
Well, you do have to take care of yourself, though. But I don't. There a lot of quarterbacks are not necessarily in the most peak physical shape in terms of looking at them. Like Lamar Jackson's been the same size to me for a while. Like I don't look at Lamar and see like where his body has changed, a whole lot. So I'm just
Yeah.
yes, I just want Lamar Jackson. Bruce, me and you were here. I don't know where you at, Bruce. Me and you were here. I didn't even see your comment before I mentioned Lamar Jackson. I'm a Jackson fan.
You know what
Josh Allen is a little bit leaner this season, but typically, he's huskier. Patrick Mahomes, like in terms of physique, like his doesn't change,
Doughboy,
every
yeah.
season. There's quite a few QBs. I'm like Baker Mayfield. Be a little bit, but not too much. So. I don't believe that he's not working out at all. Especially when, like I don't know. Look, I think a lot of it is usage, and obviously football is a violent sport. It's not it's not like basketball.
Yeah.
Like people are knocking you on your behind, and when it's just you out there, and you have like two other weapons, a lot of the focus is on you. Like there's not really anybody to kind of offset it. How about you guys? We are back from halftime. Let's see if Seattle's made some adjustments, y'all. Skylar Diggins finally on the board with 2 points in the second half. It's the first time scoring. First time scoring in the second half of the game. 47-27. So we have to know that we got to get stops because there's no point in us scoring it when they're 20 points ahead. Like you have to get stops to catch up. Gabby Williams got the ball. There we go. Finally, somebody shooting some threes or something, getting in there, getting around, getting the paint.
Yeah.
Come on. Really no fouls. I forgot Melissa Smith was there. Usually she had like crazy color. Her hair usually a crazy color, but right now her hair is just black, so she blended in. 47-29, you guys. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left. Chelsea Gray. Turnover. Get that, y'all. Come on. How did she turn the ball over and ran across the court to get her own shot back? Let the ball back. Come on.
That's crazy, isn't it? And then Jackie Young just went in there and gave her some body.
This is what I'm saying. Like, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, that's effort right there. Like chasing down, like, and getting back the ball after you made a mistake. 49-32. Gabby, what are you doing? Like, you're a lot younger than Chelsea Gray. She shouldn't just be outplaying you right now.
Ooh. When you see that lip hanging, you know they tired. And doing their Wakanda.
49-32, y'all. We got about a little less than 8 minutes left. Aces do have the ball again. Jackie Young. To Asia in the paint. Nneka took it out of her hand. They blow the whistle. Is it a foul? Not Asia stretching right now.
I know, right?
Quick little 1, 2, 3. Asia, get up, girl. They're not knocking you that hard. And I love Asia, but they're not knocking you that hard, girl.
Get up.
Like, this is look. The lack of effort from the Seattle Storm is just really disappointing. I'm watching Jackie Young fly from the opposite side to get for the second chance points to get the rebound. I'm watching Asia come across the court catching her own like mess.
Yo,
Like, come on, y'all. This is like we don't really care to even win.
you
The
know
kind
what's
of
going to end
like
up happening? No, I'm sorry. Finish your thought, Kai.
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I was like, I can just see there's going to be a memo sent out that only certain teams can attend the collective bargaining agreement because meetings.
Well, Nicka's
Because I
gonna be
don't
there
see
because
them
she's the
aside.
president.
Huh?
Nicka's gonna be there because she's the president.
I don't see the storm.
No, the storm, but I'm saying Nicka's gonna be there because she's the
It's
president.
just a cheap. It's a cheap joke. That's all it is. That's all it is. Come on now. You bargaining for that money. You ain't even showing up.
54-36. They got to get some stops. I don't. Gabby got 12 points. That's a quiet 12 points. They're not getting that now kind of stop. I mean, really, this has been more of a Jackie Young show than Asia Wilson, honestly. Every time I turn around, yeah, she almost got a triple-double. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals.
Oh.
Jackie Young got to be like 5'8". She's 5'9".
God, Skylar Diggins.
Come on, Skylar, what was that? What are you putting up?
Yeah, those layups. You see that?
And then you got an attitude. You look crazy out there.
Come on, Gabby. Hit it. No.
Brittany, go. You know what? Just go.
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. They are off. They got a little funk way going on. It's causing everything to go left.
Like I said, I read online. I don't know how true it is. Obviously, people could be saying stuff. They said that Skylar Diggins was like a locker room cancer that had a lot to do with what was happening in the second half of the season. I don't know if that's true or not, you guys. That's what I read. So don't be like shooting the messenger. But like this team, like they have all the talent, they have the experience and the know-how. But I'm seeing a whole bunch of individuals out here. I do not see a team at all.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, I understand what you're saying because sometimes people just see that because she's demonstrative. Some people will look at her and go, wow, she got that whole thing going on.
Yeah.
But on that same note, it could be true because it's like she comments on everything. You get what I'm saying? People usually comment on everything. You know, they usually are kind of chippy.
57-36, you guys. We almost at the halfway mark of this game. We took a break, Dre. We were on earlier, and then we just came back on for the Aces game. We were on earlier when you saw us Atlanta versus Fever, and then we were on watching some of the football game as well. And then we came back on at 10 for this one.
Yeah.
How was that studio session, my guy?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you.
How was the beats? Hopefully it didn't sound like that, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Skylar, the one thing about Skylar, her arms are always toned. Like you can always see her cuts. She's also going through a divorce. That could be why she's been also a little bit more chippy this season too.
Yeah. Divorces are tears. They're not separations. They truly are tears.
That could also be why she been seeming a little angry at times.
Oh, that was a nice move at Asia. But she blew it. It looked like Asia could have dunked that. Jesus, was she getting up now?
I think Asia actually could dunk if she wanted to.
Yeah, it looked like she could. It looked like she could pound the ball too.
That's what I'm saying. This is just paying attention. Homegirl, she rolled all the way on the side with her and just, Oh, see, thank you, Gabby. Somebody's paying attention. Get it back. Thank you.
I could fold a silver.
Some signs of life. I mean, come on now. Gabby, you look a little bit too nice. Gabby, okay? Like a pretty girl, pretty lady. I mean, come on.
You want to hear something? Remember the group I told you to listen to, Loose Ends?
Yes, I remember.
Well, the lead singer, Jane Eugene, she's been detained by ICE since July in America. Do you believe that? On an old visa. Isn't that crazy?
I didn't know that. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Okay, read his comment. It's kind of small for me, Kyle.
He said it was good. I have a in-house studio, just finished recording someone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, no, you good, man. That's, to me, that's the best thing to do. Because as you already know, people are a lot of people are getting took. You know, this is going on my line, so I can't say too much, but yeah. Go ahead.
Seattle, Dre also says Seattle was my sleeper, but I didn't know they were playing the Aces. I don't think it mattered if they're playing Minnesota or honestly the Valkyries. The way they look right now, like they look like they're not even a team. Like I see players out there, but I don't see a team. Like the Aces are moving and they're working as one. It's like there's one band, one sound. That's the way they're moving to me. And Seattle is just like, you take it, you take it. No, I don't want it. You take it. Somebody
they're
take
talking.
it.
They're talking, and there's results behind the talking. It's not just you pointing out something the way you blew it. Oh, you blew that. You blew coverage right here. You should have been standing up with the foot. It really is like results. Oh, look at Lily giving her mom a kiss. That's
this commercial is very cute.
That's when you gotta hug. You gotta hug your kids and you gotta kiss them. My God, please.
You got this.
Gotta tell them you love them. Jesus, glory.
What is going on? Are you praying on here?
I'm sorry.
Were you speaking in tongues?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry.
Cooper Flag with the Gatorade commercial. Oh man, you guys. Amen. I'm not going to say anything smart. Amen. Hallelujah.
You're funny.
No, I'm not going to make a joke when it comes to the Lord.
No, man.
I don't want to be blocked when it's my time to go into heaven. So.
Yo, I held that joke. Let me in here. Oh,
Dre said he done caught the Holy Ghost. Hallelujah, right?
No. Oh God, y'all funny with that one. Nah. When I think about kids sometime, man, it's just, what I mean? Makes me pray for them. So. But oh man,
Yeah, Seattle. Like I said, I had picked the Aces to win anyway because Seattle had been so inconsistent and they barely got into the playoffs this season. But I think, like I said, I don't know what's going on. They're gonna have to make some changes in this off season because something's not right within the team. To me, it's not what I'm seeing on the court. Most so to me, it's what's going on with the team. That off the court, I think, might be the issue.
Oh man.
61-41, you guys. They're not stopping or slowing down the Aces at all. So they're not going to catch up.
Studio.
Rebound. Come on, Dominique. Give me something. Gabby, come on. That was a nice pass. Come on, NECA. We don't need to do that, NECA.
Oh, Jack. She dialed that up. Right in your face. Bow.
She hopped right over like a pogo stick.
Mm-hmm.
Just hot. Ooh. Scholar working hard out there. They got to move a little bit faster. They need some more younger pieces on here. They look a little old too.
Gabby trying to dribble around Asia. I'm like, honey, they ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta put your body on Asia. She too fast.
Gabby's not aggressive though. She's nice.
Yeah, it's like she's double dutch. You know how you in out before you go. It's like sometimes she in, sometimes she out. My clothing brand is called Heavy. Oh, Heavy on God. I'll send you a couple of t-shirts. All right, cool, bro.
Amen.
Man.
Amen.
Yo, so what are you doing with your music, if you mind me asking, Dre? I mean,
Uh-oh.
oh, you know
No,
what? No matter what I say, I can say anything.
I'm playing. No, no,
There
no.
we
I
go.
like Drake. I like Drake. Drake's very helpful.
No, it ain't. Oh, I'm saying you don't got. That's what you get for talking about me. Good, Dre. What are you doing? Shit close. That's why she got knocked out. Now,
Oh,
no, here she
bad,
comes.
y'all. I pressed something. I'm like, what happened?
You
My
know
bad,
what?
y'all. That was the Lord. Like, stop being so funny. Stop trying to be so smart. So I'm gonna be quiet for now. Go ahead and
No.
have your
Oh,
conversation.
oh, please. You ain't got to start lying too.
That's the Lord. Like, God, you be quiet. So I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take it.
Nah, I was
I'm
just
gonna turn the nightcap too right now. Go ahead.
you turning that. Oh, that's right. You gonna look at Ocho and Shannon. Oh man,
But no, I rock with Dre the long way. So I appreciate you.
you rock with
Shiny
who?
Dre.
Who's Dre?
Dre is in the chat. You talking about who's Dre? See, y'all, he don't pay attention to y'all. I
No,
apologize. I
no, you were saying.
apologize, y'all. Look, y'all, don't make excuses, okay? You guys, we appreciate your support. I'm paying attention if Brother D is not, okay? Just think on no. Dre, I appreciate you. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Do not mind Brother D. He's tired. I think he's still kind of with the Holy Ghost right now.
Oh God.
Amen. Exactly.
Don't you
Oh
know you
God.
can?
Oh
Don't you know
God.
you can? Let me actually say this to you guys. Don't you know you can pray in tongues anytime you feel like it? You don't have to call on. Anyway, I'll leave that alone. All right, so
Dre said, I'm a songwriter. I like to write for people. I mainly work with female singers. I do music, but I can write for any genre, period. Oh, gosh. And Jackie Young said, I can shoot this thing. That was Dana Evans who came up the bench knocking down threes. My goodness, my goodness.
she geared up for that layup and missed it. Lord have mercy.
That's 66 to 43.
Oh, that's cool though, man. I don't know. That's what's up. No, I didn't know if
Oh
you
my
had a.
God. She just walked right into that three. There was nobody around. This is what I'm saying. You need somebody maybe a little bit younger who's faster because they look like they're out there tired. And they should be tired. It's been running around getting nothing but cardio tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to find out what what you're doing, who you're dealing with, like artist wise. A lot of artists need help. I don't think some of the problem with artists is the fact that they don't have sometimes they lack focus on what they want to do, what they need to do. I'm talking about genre wise as well as style. So you can be in a genre, but you have different types of styles. But the thing is that they don't always they don't know how to self promote because record companies they don't A&R is like almost like a lost thing. You know, basically they want you to have your own following, your own sound, your own brand. Everything has to be almost all the way done unless you just have a very unique sound. I think I told you before I do work for RCA, I do work for Sony, and I do work for Ty Scott. Oh yeah, and Capitol too. But you know, Capitol and RCA is really Sony. They're under the same umbrella. But yeah, man. So but my biggest joy in life is working with Kaja.
Yo, he think he's funny. He think he's funny. Think he's funny.
Oh man.
Dre said, thank you. He said, my brother is one of the best singers in the world. Look him up when y'all got time. He was on The Voice. I mentioned this before. Yeah, I saw him, I think on your Instagram page, Dre. Sometime like last week, I think. Dre said you have to be unique. And then yes, the label is lazy now.
Yeah, thank you. Lord have mercy, brother. Yeah, I interviewed a couple people from The Voice and American. Matter of fact, I just had Jordan somebody on my show.
Jordan, somebody on the show.
Yeah, I interviewed so many people. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He said I had Jordan somebody, so it must not have been a memorable interview.
He
shoot it. Thank you. Please, y'all, shoot. The Aces got them shooketh. Thank you, y'all. See, now you got to force him to shoot the ball. Like, come on now, get him out the paint. Force Jackie Young to think about it. She way too comfortable.
Pocket full of silver, money for my dinner.
Let me tell y'all something. This is a problem. Cheyenne Parker Tyus just came back from giving birth like a week ago, and she's having more of an impact than half of these Seattle Storm players.
Yes,
she said he made the finals on the season he was on.
They had it on Facebook recipe.
Dre said his brother made the finals the season he was on. The Voice, his brother.
Oh, he made the final, man. What is the girl? Oh man, I forget the other girl name on there that I had. Oh God, it's a shame.
I feel like now, honestly, we might as well talk about something else because this game is just like 76-49 right now in this game, y'all. 46 seconds left and going down.
Sure. Go ahead.
But I was going to mention, I was just saying, I feel like a lot of these shows now, these singing competitions, so to speak, I feel like they're just all now for ratings. Like, I feel like they haven't really been as successful. Like, American Idol was like the thing back in like when I was like in high school and middle school. Like people had careers coming from American Idol. You know, Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson, Fantasia, Jennifer Hudson. You know, now they win the game. They win this, not the game. They win the show, and then like you don't see them again. It's like where'd they go? Like people have, even if they didn't win, they had careers. Jennifer Hudson didn't win. She still is an Oscar winner, you know, like a Grammy winner. Like who else? Chris Daughtry, like he has his band, you know, like he didn't win, but he still went on to have a great career. Like now it's just like get on the show, sing, get popular, so to speak, have good ratings, and they disappear after they win.
Yeah. No, that's true though. That happens across the board, and a lot of them. It's funny, because when I talk to some of them, what end up happening is that you find out what they're doing after the show. They're back to work again. And when I mean work, I'm talking about 9 to 5.
9 to 5, yeah.
Yeah, everything is not what it seems. So some people may win. I witnessed maybe shooting another season in the playoff, during the playoff rounds. You're talking about the Sky?
I think he's talking about like the Voice and stuff like that, maybe. Like like I said, these competition shows are not what they used to be. There's no point even having them, honestly.
Yeah, if I was a musician, I still would go on only for the exposure, so I can get on and do my thing. A lot of people are making money online, you know, TikTok with it, and they get down, they show up, and some folks, it's what's the girl? One young lady had an awesome voice. She almost made it. She can hit Whitney Houston notes and all that other stuff, all other stuff in between. But the whole thing about her is that she was so stuck on these cool hip hooks that she couldn't get past that. Like, oh, I got something. No, she was on TikTok. I forget the girl's name, but she come and I'm just sitting there like, honey, look, put your EP together. Put your EP together. Target whatever genre or whatever thing you want to sing, whatever it is, and you push that, and you market that, and you start to sell yourself. Some people scared to sing at weddings. Some people scared to sing and do like you know, just like local parties and stuff. They don't want to do stuff like that. Like, oh no, that's beneath me. I don't want to become.
Well, because we're in a different time. Back in the day, people had to go outside and sell their mixtapes. You had to go outside with your CD. You had to go to the radio station in person. Like, yo, can y'all put this in rotation? Can you play this for me? You had to wait outside to talk to folks to try to get, you know, make your network. And you had to go around and perform at this place and that place. Now everybody's blowing up so fast on TikTok or YouTube. You know, like they don't really have that same work ethic anymore because it's just everything is just so social media. You know, so techy. If that makes sense. You know, so. I feel like that part of it's been gone. Everybody wants the quick fix. And you can get on the show and get exposure, but that doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Like there's still a lot more that has to be done outside of that.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think
Um,
everybody wants the quick fix. Like I don't know if y'all watched American Idol a few years ago. Sam, she won. I see her singing in the train station. I'm like, why is Sam in the train station? Her voice is beautiful. She's maybe it's her faith that could be it. I don't know if they offer her, maybe some songs or they wanted her to do something different than what she was going against her beliefs and her morals. I don't know. That could be it too. But I'm just like,
yeah,
Money Mayweather's in the crowd. But I'm just like, for her to be in a train station after winning is crazy.
I will tell you this: artists, people who are creatives, what we call creatives these days, they are very, very picky, and it's to the point where it's frustrating talking to them because Kai, if you meet me, I'm talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
and I talk to a lot of them, and I just
Mm-hmm.
be like, yo, like I always ask them, well, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing? And I have so many authors I know write books and just put it on Amazon. I'm like, Negro, come on now. You have to sell your book. Get on Facebook. Get out here and read your book and inspire other people to want to buy your book.
Dre said it's better now in the social media era. I don't think so. I think what's better is that you don't like you can get your music to different people like internationally and stuff like that. That part is better in terms of who you can reach. But like I said, I think people expect now because you go on these shows and you get to like the top five or top four, that automatically that means even if you get to the top two, that means that like you're gonna have this amazing career. Like you still have to go out and do your groundwork. Like like you still got to go out there and reach people, and connect with people who actually want to download or stream your music or come to your shows and things of that nature. Like that's a part of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think I think people like more like a quick fix now, like quick validation. Like, okay, I'm one, so bam, I should be like the next Britney Spears, so to speak. Like, Britney Spears was working her behind off, like I mean, so much so that she girl went crazy, But
Mm-hmm.
that's a whole other conversation. But like I feel like the work ethic is what's missing nowadays.
Yeah. It truly is. And then you find out some people out here, man, you'd be
Mm.
surprised, folks out here who are just making like money in strides.
Wow, big money in
Unbelievable.
stride. She just put that right in, just went up for that float like it was nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty.
We are awesome as women. My girl gave birth and came back like she didn't miss no time. Like, how was she moving faster after missing time like that, giving birth, than players who've been playing the whole season? Like, what conditioning are y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying the exposure. Back in the day, you needed a label. I'm saying you can make money on social media. You don't have to be a superstar. Yeah, yeah, of course you can make. I'm not saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying about the exposure part. I
Yeah,
get,
you can
I
make
get
money.
that. Yeah, but there's so many people on social media, who sing, who rap, who dance, and even like us content creating. Like, what separates you from the next person?
Yeah, but that social media thing now. I know some people make a pretty good living off of it. And
You definitely can, depending on like your audience. If you connect with them like that, they follow you.
yeah.
If they're willing to,
And see,
yeah. So yeah.
but that's the big thing. And that's where I think that a lot of artists they see a lot of them are God, I hate to use the word lazy again. I've been using it all night. I think that they need to just put a little bit more effort into themselves and doing their thing. Just get on your
Mhm.
regiment, man. Get on your regiment because you know people find out real quick. The company is like, look, we don't have to, dial you up. We let you do that. And if it's somebody who we really want, we'll take you and
Mhm.
we'll tweak you. But we
Mhm.
still want you to be what we still want you to be popping when we get there.
Yeah, they want to know that you're gonna make money. Like they want to know that you're gonna make them some money when they finally start investing money in you. they putting money out there, giving you advances. You know, like are we gonna make this money back?
Yeah, I look at the art. It's this young girl. She's a Christian like comedian. She does like little sketches on her thing. Her name is
Mm-hmm.
Ariel. Her name is Ariel Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
She can sing, but no one really knew she can sing.
Mm-hmm.
But she collectively she had 3.6 million followers. 3.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
So when a record company seen her, you know, I'm not saying no. Don't get me wrong. Ariel can sing, but the
Mm-hmm.
point I'm trying to make is she didn't have to have a great voice. With
Look at her
3.6
followers.
million,
Yeah.
with 3.6, they was gonna sign her anyway, and she ended up getting signed. I mean, she's and she's an awesome artist. She really is. And of course, she was on my show a few times, but that's neither here or there. But no, but no,
Shameless
she might.
plug.
That's yeah, of course. No, but that's my girl though, man. But she's the truth. She's funny. She really is funny though. But her music is and guess who wrote her songs?
You?
Creflo Dollar's
Oh.
daughter, who also won 2 Grammys last year. Boom, boom. And that's
Asia got 25 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. My girl sitting down chilling.
and she was crying. She was complaining going to the bench. I know she wanted to drop like 35, 40.
The most since Lisa Leslie. Crazy. I think she's the best, period.
And look at her pouting on the bench. Look at her pouting. You can see it in her face. She wanna be out there dropping 40 so she can say, hey, I had 40 points on it.
I
Oh
think she's
God.
chilling right now. She looks very calm to me.
She got stank on her
I
face.
think if she wanted to get back out there, Becky would let her go.
But she gotta let the other. They say you gotta let the other
What
people
is
eat.
this? What is this?
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Skylar went chasing her down. Where was everybody else at? This is what I'm talking about. Skylar went chasing Chelsea Gray down to get the block. And then she did, obviously she missed the shot. But then you have, I believe, Jewel Lloyd, who like went to go put it back in. Like, where's everybody else at? You don't see there's only one Seattle Storm player running down and 2 Aces players running down the same side?
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna stand there and watch her do all that for nothing? Almost broke her shoulder rolling into the crowd trying to get that block.
And it's not like she's the fastest person in the world. You can track her down. Oh God, did you see her fall?
Skylar limping? I think she hurt herself when she went to try to get that block. She's limping.
A fight about to break out.
Girl, if you wanted to do something, you could have just did it. You tapped her to turn around to say what? She tapped her and then stood there like, why'd you do that?
Oh Lord. And she threw the girl. Oh God, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. Come on, I'm a guy. What's that? I'm a Gonway. I forgot that's last name.
Shanae Agumake? What you call her?
I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't know. But she threw the ball on the girl after she threw it to the ground. Come on, you don't do that. I know you're frustrated.
I don't think she was trying to throw it to the ground though, because she's not a dirty player.
Well, you can be a frustrated player, and the player can be kind of overzealous, trying to mess with you a little bit, acting like they falling all over the place. And she probably was like, "Girl, get out of here!" And just.
I mean, she apologized, like I don't think she was really anticipating any mind because she turned back around like it was nothing, and so like they stopped her. She apologized though, like that wasn't my intention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you guys, this game been over. Seattle, they need to really call a players meeting, go out to dinner or something after this game. Head back to Seattle because they do have one in Seattle. They need to figure out something. At least don't get swept. At least just win one. At least win one.
Kai, you seem preoccupied. You all right?
Okay, I'm talking to y'all.
No, you know what I mean. The undertone. You know what I mean. Not
No,
your sound, but I'm talking about your. I'm talking about your energy. That's all. You all right?
No, this game is just. this next game looked like this early on. I'm like, oh, turn to the football game.
Yeah, that's how I'm going. I'm like trying to see what's happening in football.
Oh, the game is over already.
The game is over. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, been over. Yeah, the Falcons won that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, JJ had a rough game. He wasn't able to put that cape on like he did last week.
I think that Tampa Bay's going to have a good year.
They always have like a decent year. Like I know everybody always talks about that playoff win against the Eagles, but to me, the Eagles were not the Eagles. Like they were just out of it at that point.
They got Daniel Jones out here like he all world.
I said Indiana Jones. Daniel Jones is like, I'm 2-0. The
First
Giants are
quarterback to start
0-2.
2-0 since Peyton Manning 2009. First Colt quarterback with 5+ TDs and 0 giveaways since Peyton Manning 2010.
Yep. And
I'm
you said,
sick.
and the Giants are 0-2, and they got rid of me. He said they got rid of me, and I'm here. I am 2-0. Okay.
Saquon polishing off a ring, and Daniel Jones is having a good season. Oh my God, Storm still Seattle. Wow.
Look, that Storm never left Seattle. I mean, never left Vegas. You know, Seattle Storm came. They brought a storm to Vegas. Look.
I seen Joe get hurt.
Who get hurt?
I seen Joe Burrow get hurt.
Oh, I didn't see the actual play.
Yeah, they grabbed his foot, and then another ball fell on top of him too. That was bad.
Is that his fault?
Huh?
Was that his fault? Should he have like snatched his foot back or something to prevent that from happening?
No, but he's still fragile, Kai.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna tell you why I don't give these guys no mercy.
If it was Lamar, you wouldn't say that.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna give these guys no. No, I've talked about Lamar. I've seen Lamar run up the beach and do this dive and a flip in the sand. I was like, cuz, dude, you can't be doing stuff like that, man.
You haven't seen anything about Lamar's body. Lamar been the same size for a hot minute.
This is different between Lamar. Lamar has muscle mass.
Okay.
Joe Burrow acts like a black guy too. He is no. What he acts like, he act like a wannabe. Like I'll do this as long as I'm cool with it, and then I'm gonna act differently at another time. So he can save all that. Please don't bring my Negro talk out tonight. I'm being nice.
I don't think Joe Burrow act like he's black. But I do believe like I call him like Joe Cool. Like he does have like a certain kind of swag to him. I don't think it's like a black swag, if you want to call it that, so to speak. But I get what you're trying to say, Bruce.
All right. Are you? Never mind. It doesn't matter. You're gonna shoot me down as soon as I say it. But he tried to act like he a brother, just like Travis Kelce tried to act like he a brother. And they need to stop.
I think Travis Kelce, the most I ever seen him try to act like he was a brother was when he was with Kayla Nicole.
Yeah.
now, I mean, and that was in terms of how he was dressing. I wouldn't even say more so personality wise.
Yeah.
Like Joe Burrow's personality, I don't get hood.
No. Well, he stopped a lot of it when he was doing the big chain thing and everything,
They're going to drag this review out for the next 20 minutes, y'all. Come on. Give her the flagrant so we can move on with our night. Come on. Like, what's happening? My goodness.
Oh, God. Oh, God. The Jets coach, he going to get fired.
Aaron Glenn, I don't think he's going to get fired. Not yet.
Huh?
I don't think Aaron Glenn's going to get fired yet. And then plus Justin Fields also got concussed too, so that makes a difference.
But I'm just seeing how how that defense didn't sack, didn't not sack, but they didn't tackle tackle the running back was running through them.
Well, James Cook is tough. You know, he might be on the smaller side, but James Cook be cooking.
I don't know.
84-54. Is this a 30-point game? Oh my.
Yeah, get him, drive him into the dirt. Oh, they picked him off. They picked Flacco off. Good, bum.
$84-56, y'all. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left. It's a Louisiana thing. What's Louisiana thing? You talking about Joe Burrow's swag, Dre? His black swag, if you want to call it that? How are they even still getting their own rebounds? My goodness, they're not even. They might as well just go ahead and put the bench in. Just take the starters out, put the bench in, because they're not trying to win this game.
Scoop, bye. That I just call him the old man of the bunch, number 0 on Raquan on the Ravens, and he just got a fumble touchdown.
Bruce said Diggins talks all that ish and then does not show up. The whole team didn't show up today, Bruce.
Bruce.
I wish I could just say it with Skylar. The whole team, even look at them on the bench. It just looked like they're just like.
That's my thing. How do you play like you tough like that, right? And you selling all these wolf tickets, but then you want to play like a chump when it's time to really get it done. I don't understand that. You got to do the work.
Usually Skylar's like around 14 points and like 8 assists a game. I don't even know. See, this is what I'm saying. Asia Wilson needs to sit down for somebody to get hurt. Like, you got a over 30-point lead, like 31 point. Like, there's no need to have Asia out there right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So you start doing stuff like this and somebody get hurt, then you be like, oh man, like,
yeah.
Like, sit her down. You got this game won. Like,
didn't I tell you Asia was pouting? I told you she was pouting. You ain't want to listen to me.
I don't think she was pouting, but I also said if she wants to get back in, let me finish. I said when she was on the bench, if she wants to get back in, Beckham will let her get back in.
Because she's pouting.
She's back in the game.
Listen, ain't nowhere in the world I'm going back in the game when we up by like 31 points.
That's why I'm 30 now. But like I said, if she wanted to get back in, she was going to let her get back in. Obviously, she wanted to play, so she's back in.
See? Pouting. I told you that face.
That wasn't a pout to me. Look, she was chilling at me, catching her breath.
Nah, that's why she's back in the game. Look, proof of the pudding in the eating, Kai. Come on now.
You'd like to be right, but whatever.
No, I am right.
No, you're not, because she wasn't pouting. That's just how you choose to look at it. Her lips were not poked out. She was on a bench talking and laughing. She was not pouting.
Her face was saying it all. The fact that
she's back in the game. So let's move on.
Then you want to shut it down when you want to make your point.
Because she said back in the game. So needs to go back and forth about it. She's back in. So you're right. You got it. You're right. She's back in. Where the heck has Lexi Brown been this whole entire season? I forgot she was even there in Seattle. Wow. If y'all watch Bill's Arena, Lexi, she's on that show with them, and I know she got traded from the Sparks. I forgot she even played. I have not seen her in God knows how long. And to put her out here now like this is like wild to me. It's like a 90-point game. You're going to put her out here now. What's she supposed to do? Drop 20? Sykes is still in Washington. She should have stayed in Washington maybe. She said she left because she wanted to be with a contender. And what are they contending, Bruce?
This is crazy. This really is crazy.
That was a nice pass. Oh, man, she missed a nice pass, though.
Now I'm watching the way Asia is running, right? Not to beat a dead horse, but she looked like
Hmm.
she's taking it really easy. I'm like, if you got to do that to prevent from getting hurt, just send your linky behind down, string bean.
I think she might want to continue maybe her 30-point streak, whatever she had going on.
Yeah, yeah. I know what
Um,
she want to do. I
but
know what she want to get them points.
yeah, but like I said, I don't even with SGA when he was doing it, like I don't think it's smart. You know, you got the lead and you're winning it's a dominant blowout. Like just have a seat.
Yeah,
You try to do too much, then you roll an ankle or something, and then you be out for the next few games.
yeah. They just pulled her. Praise God. Set your behind down, girl.
Oh, she wanted to get out. I think she grabbed her on purpose. Like she grabs her hard. Asia know better.
Yeah,
Yeah, Asia do what she wanted to do in Vegas.
yeah. They got to be sweet though to be like that, you know.
Yeah,
To have that.
29 points. She came back in for 4 more points. Come on, Asia girl.
Yeah. She but she earned it though because you know that the day team really went through this year, so they really went through. So
They did, but we also got to be smart. Now this is the playoffs, and obviously we need you on the court.
yeah, I'm
So
just talking about to
I'm not
have
gonna risk.
faith
I'm
though.
not gonna risk your injury just for 4 more points.
Oh yeah, not at all. I think it's silly too. I think some people be counting that money. I think that you know you get a certain amount of money
Hmm.
when you pass certain points. You know how they go. So
MVP. We can't go by that because this is postseason now, Dre. MVP regular season award. 96-65. Honestly, this game was more so a Jackie Young game to me than anything because she was all over the place. I mean, really, she was getting blocked, she was getting steals, she was scoring. She had assists, rebounds. Like really, she would like. I know Asia obviously has more points, but to me, Jackie was more impactful in terms of doing a little bit of everything. And I think she must. She, I mean, how many shots she even missed? I think Jackie hit everything. It seems like.
hmm
Or did they? What they did vote already? They already turned the votes in. They did it on Friday, I believe. Friday.
mm.
They announced it. When is it? September 17th, 15th, something like that. I gotta go back and check.
Gosh, you like a little encyclopedia.
No, it was when I did the other podcast on Friday. We were talking about we were talking about the dates of when they're gonna announce everything. I believe it's September 17th.
Um,
They announced Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, and stuff like that. I mean, if they're gonna just say she's MVP because they went on a winning streak, I don't think that's fair to other players. If that's the only reason, because they're all
mm,
valuable to their franchise.
yeah. Wow.
I mean, Kelsey Mitchell was in that conversation too with the Fever and what they had to go through this season too. You know, like so.
Yeah. How about that?
So everybody has value to their franchise.
And she was getting friendly fire. She was. I was like, Jesus.
Dominique, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 70-96, y'all. It's gonna be a long 3 minutes.
Mm.
Why is Jackie Young still out there? She didn't even miss yet. It's gonna be 100. Jackie Young ain't missed yet. If she didn't, she missed like one shot the whole night.
Look at that handle.
99-72. This is like rare. They never really have like 100-point games in W.
She got blocked.
This is a bit selfish, though. There should be nothing but bench players out there at this point. Let's let them play. You're not winning this game on both
Yeah.
sides. And you already won on your side. So let's let them come out there and play.
I player number one. Oh, number one hit. Oh God. You know, You know what? Let's go sit down, y'all.
Oh my.
You got to oh my out of Kaja.
102 to 72. I mean,
Wow.
y'all be nice now, okay? You got the win. Don't humiliate him anymore. Oh man, this is just embarrassing.
Each and every man has got a plan on how
Wow.
you spend your money.
That was Ace's practice, right? It definitely looked like a practice, right? A quick little scrimmage or something, right? Like, what's going on?
You know it's true.
Lexi Brown is better than this. She deserves better.
I'm out of you. Pocket full of silver. Money
Girl,
from my.
what was that? You just sold that little flick of the wrist. That wasn't even no foul. I'd have made her play through that. I wouldn't have blew this at all.
What was this? Who's number 3?
On which
No,
team?
number 7 for she at the line right now.
Yeah, I'm like, that little flimsy little flop she did with her hand. Girl, bye. Oh, I'm not blowing the whistle.
Number 7.
At least be competitive if you're going to lose. You know what I mean? Like, every game is not going to be like, your best game, but to be blown out like this in a playoff game is just unacceptable across the board. If I'm ownership, I'm calling as soon as this game's over, I'm calling this head coach. Like, what are we doing out there?
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
what kind of performance was that? Like, is everybody tired? We have like the flu going through the team. Like, we got a little stomach bug on the plane. Like, what happened? We ate some bad food.
I'm big on that. If I'm paying you, no.
The lack of effort for me is the most like glaring part. It is what they weren't prepared either, and that's the coaching thing. Like, was there a game plan? Did we have like we watch any film? Hmm.
All right, all right, all right.
Look at their faces, though. Look at their faces.
Look at their faces.
Bruce
Oh.
says, "So much talent on your team and getting destroyed like that." Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. For me, it's not that they don't have talent. I think it's something else is going on in this team. I don't know what. They need to have a come to Jesus moment later on in the locker
Mm-hmm.
room. Figure something out. Talk about it, pray about it.
They really do need to, because it doesn't make any sense at this point.
So many Hall of Famers, the coach is not good, plain and simple. No adjustments. Look, they had the same coach the entire season. In the first half of the season, like going up into the playoff break, All-Star break, this team was a lot better. Even a little bit after, they were a lot better. And then something shifted, something happened. I don't know what that thing is or multiple things that took place is, but something shifted. And it's not to me like a talent thing. Coaching is
Mm-hmm.
one part, but I can't make excuses when I'm out there watching. I'm watching the game in person on television, and you're watching players just get manhandled across the board, like in every single category: steals, blocks, turnovers, rebounds, layups, free throws. I mean, there is nothing that they did at all that was even remotely better to the Aces. Aces were just they were getting their own misses. Like, how does that
Mm-hmm.
happen? You standing right there. You're not going to try to go for the rebound. Like, you're not going to try for it. That's a player thing. The coach can get out there and do it for you.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing and unacceptable.
Wow.
Um, Dre said, "Did y'all see Angel at the fight last night?" We've been waiting on an X interview for a while. Angel didn't do it. I saw her at the fight, but she didn't do it. She went right on a plane on vacation after that
Yeah.
game was over.
I don't blame her. To
I
y'all.
think she should have just did it and moved on because you were still part of the team for the season. Like,
Nah. I mean, I can rock with either way, but sometimes if it's going to dig you deeper, Just move on.
I don't know if Jackie Young. Jackie Young only took. Hold on, y'all. I thought she took way more shots than this. Jackie Young, she was 6 of 9. I feel like she took more than more than 9 shots watching this game, y'all. I thought she took about a good 15. That's crazy. 7 assists, 4 steals, 5 rebounds. Good for her. But Angel, I mean, for Angel, like she was damn she do, damn she didn't. Like if she went there, they would have just been asking her questions about, well, what are your plans for next season? You want to stay in Chicago and things like that. But her being the only one to skip and then go right to a private jet, go on vacation, obviously is also telling. So I mean, but Angel, I think also has to learn because she's a professional, and there are going to be some rough seasons. There are going to be things that happen that you don't like. You can't always just like not talk to the media.
Yeah. But she has had an unusual bombardment that to me, is unmatched to anyone's. You know what I mean? To have racist white males to
God,
come
here we
at
go.
you. Well, see, you want to talk, but you don't want to talk. You don't want to
Here
talk.
you go. Here you go, blaming the old white folks. Go ahead.
But if you have that type of people coming at you, and then you don't have your own brothers and sisters that are in media, they're too afraid to stand up for you. That's hard. That's hard for somebody who's 20 something years old. I don't care how much money you're getting, because you have to live with those images calling you monkey and whore and all this
What
other
does that
stuff.
have to do with the media, though? Because
Everything, because when
when
you
she's
show
in
up,
the interview with the media, they're not calling her a monkey. They're not calling her a whore.
but
They're
what they're
talking about
doing is
her time with
they're
Chicago.
throwing Kai, they're throwing alley oops. They're alley ooping her right back to the Lions Den. Like, let me throw something out here to her so we
But
know
she's in
it's
the
going to set up.
WNBA, and they're going to ask questions.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Some
But
questions are going to not be fair questions that you might want to answer. That's just the way it's going to go. There
and
might be
that's
some
cool.
questions, obviously, that people are trying to trick you. They might be trying to trick you into answering a question you don't want to answer, and then use that and run with it for their own personal, career gain, whatever have you. That's going to happen.
Oh
So
yeah, all day, every day.
So then, what is she going to do going forward? Because
But
that's what she's going to just keep avoiding them, because you can't do that
But
either.
see, we forget one word, and the word is maturation. She has to mature into that. So I have to be able to walk as a fan. Like I'm a Coco golf fan. Anybody who watched Coco knows this is a process, and you have to walk with her. You're gonna have high points. You're gonna have very low points, and that's just the way it is. So I'm not gonna hold that against her. These people out here are venomous, and we have grown black men afraid to even say, hey, y'all should lay off the sis out, or like, no, you're not going to talk about my sis like that. These Negroes are cowards. I can't deal with that. I can't get down with Negroes like that. I can't.
Yeah, but
You have to be able to stand up for your community.
But everybody's not going to do that. So at some point, like I was saying before, like she'll have to learn that she can't always hop on a jet and escape the media if she's going to stay in the WNBA. Because they're gonna ask questions. Like they're gonna do it. They're gonna call her names. People don't like her. Other people love her. Like you got fans who rock with you. You got fans people who are not your fans. Like there's no way around it at this point. So you can't always avoid talking to media. You can't always go straight to a jet, because that's also telling, and that gives people more ammunition when they do see you to say, "Hey, Angel, well, you skipped the exit interview and you went to the fight. Does that mean you don't want to stay in Chicago anymore?" Like then there's those questions too. So
Exactly.
And it's a valid question, because we saw you get on a private jet and go. Well, she could have gone on a jet and not posted about it. Truth be told, but
Yeah,
you posted it
time.
because you wanted us to know. So then people ask you, the question, that you want to run from at the same time. Like you got to pick and choose.
As a dad, you know what I know that was? That was a temper tantrum. Like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it out here. Y'all think I'm a bum? Y'all think I'm this? Okay, because that's knowing the season that you're in, knowing the culture that I'm in. I'm looking at her and I'm going, that's how people respond right now. and let her respond that way. She has to mature into it. But while she's maturing into it, I'm definitely going to defend her. I'm still not going to let some racist fat.
Well, I'm not even, to me, it's not even a part of the conversation. Like, I'm not even talking about nobody calling her monkey and stuff like that. Like, that's a whole nother conversation.
It's
I'm
never
just
a
talking.
whole other conversation when it comes to her. That's just what we're talking about, though.
No, that's
It's
what
never.
you're
It's
talking
never a
about.
separate conversation.
I'm talking about her behavior and how she's handling things. I'm not talking about
Okay,
nobody calling her monkey.
but
If somebody's calling her monkey
she
and
has
throwing
to
out
grow
animal
into that.
sounds, then that's a whole nother conversation. But we're
She
not
has
talking
to.
about that.
I understand that, but she has to grow into that. I have to give her leeway. I have to give her some type of rope in order for her to grow. I'm not going to expect her to be seasoned like somebody who's
No,
29 or
I'm not
30 years
expecting her to
old.
be seasoned like she's Skylar Diggins or Nneka Ogwumike, but I am expecting her to be a little more professional at times.
Well, all right. How many interviews has she skipped? 1, 2?
No, it's been more than 1 or 2. But some of that could have been also what the organization wanted. Like there's things that we don't know altogether.
Yeah. Oh, definitely,
Like
definitely.
we know bits and pieces. But no matter what happens, usually you win, you lose, you're bench, you're not bench. Everybody does the X interview. Everybody does it. Like after you just lost, you got embarrassed, you still be out there, you still got to sit there and hold your L and still talk to the media. So like I said, it's one thing to not want to talk to the media, but then you give the media ammunition when you choose not to talk to them, but then you post on your private jet.
Yeah. Yeah. I truly think, once again, and then when I look at her and I look at when things go on, I go, you know what? No matter what she does, it's always something said. And so when I look at her, I just say, that's how she felt about it. I have to take it like that because there's nowhere in the world that we have people doing this to her time and time and time and time again. And no one says anything. Everybody relaxes. Everybody falls back. And and she has to be up there drying her own tears. No, no. As a community, I don't care. I'm always gonna be on watch. And I'm never gonna agree with them because I know that they're divisive.
Hold on. There's a lot. Hold on. Go ahead. I'm reading some of these
No.
comments that I
Mhm.
missed. Go ahead. Continue.
No. And so when I look at her, I'm just saying, I look at a young lady who's going through something, and you know what? She's going to learn. Man, I'm not worrying about them cats. These fat cats sitting up here got old ugly wives. They're jealous. They wives are mad because they looking at her. Half of them just wonder. That's why they looking at her anyway. They didn't want to be calling her names like they're in the 3rd grade and knowing. So half of them evil, half of them envious. So it's just a lot with it. And I'm not going to be the one. I'm expect the world out of her just to appease them. The heck with them. My community comes first. My community comes first. I ain't worrying about them.
I'm not even sure what we're talking about here.
We're
Bruce
talking
said,
about an African American girl being harassed by old white fat men. That's what we're talking
but
about.
you took the conversation there. I was
No,
not even.
exactly.
I wasn't
Because I
even.
don't mind taking it there.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, there was something
I'm
in the
thinking
chat. They
about
weren't
that.
talking about that in the chat either. He just said y'all saw her at the fight. I don't
Oh
know how
yeah,
he got so
but no,
angry white men.
but it progressed into what we think about with what she's going through and why she ditched the conversations.
Okay, Angel to me is not serious about basketball. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case.
Okay, she's not
Hold
serious
on.
about basketball, right?
Hold on, hold
But
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
okay.
'Cause there's a lot of comments in here that I missed. So let me go here. Okay. Dre said they said Ariel and Angel is still supposed to be doing what? Bruce said she wanted to give herself grace. I guess that's what she's doing. Okay. Dre says Shaq retweeted someone else post saying Angel is out of there. I mean, we will see. I know when they asked Jeff P about that in the The exit interview, he said, as he knows it right now, Angel is still, Chicago's part of the roster. He hasn't heard anything differently. I guess meaning that she hasn't actually said, "Hey, I want out of here." I think that's what he was implying. However, obviously, I don't know. That was the implication to me what he said. If the Aces win the chip this year, I am rated to the Asia Wilson as the top 5 greatest player of all time for me. I think she already is.
Yeah, so do I.
I think Asia already is. Even if they don't win, just like this whole Asia Wilson era, if you want to call it that, I think everything she's accomplished, I don't think you can say she's not a part of that yet, even without winning again this year. Kaja, I told you Angel chose to sit out. I still don't believe that. I don't believe she said I'm not playing. I believe it was a combination of things. I think I feel like they benched her. I don't think it was just I'm not playing. I don't think so. And I say that because if the goal is also to leave Chicago, and you want other teams to Chicago has the rights right now. Like, let's just be honest. They have the leverage. She's on the contract. If they want to be assholes about it, they can keep her on the contract for the next few years. So, and also on top of that, you want to also go to a different team. You don't want people to feel other teams to feel like you come here, you're not going to be a part of the team. You're going to do what you want to do. Like you're going to sit out when you want to and stuff like that. That's not a good look for her going forward, trying to get someplace else. And people talk, so you got to be smart about that. That's why I say that. I don't think Angel's going to mess up her own future like that. To that standpoint, I agree with him. Angel hate is unprecedented. No one ever said it wasn't. We all know Angel gets a lot of hate. I've done plenty of videos. I've been in the comments arguing people all the time on TikTok and here on YouTube. We know she gets a lot of hate. Nobody ever said that she didn't. I know I didn't say that. So,
yes.
Brother D is correct. White commentator in baseball talking bad about you while you're doing a baseball game is messed up. I forgot what he said in that baseball game. It was something that he said. I know what you're talking about. Bruno, keep saying Bruno Bruce. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, the guy from Philly. Yeah.
Go ahead. What you saying?
No, it was one of the Philly commentators down there. He was making a
I remember the reference. He made a reference to something, right?
Yeah, he made a reference like a pun. It was like, oh yeah, well, in other words, if this person is messing up, so it's it's like Angel Reese. That's what he was
something
he was
like
trying
that.
to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but that's South. That's South Philly, big time. That's the nature of South Philly, all the way through. And how I feel about stuff like that is that if we listen. If I don't stand up for our young people, all we know how to do is say, but what did she do? But look, I ain't worried about all that. You're not gonna mess with her. I don't care what she did. I don't care how she dressed. I really don't. You're just not gonna come in my community and run roughshod over my people. I don't care. It ain't happening. Because that's what they want you to do. They want us to sit here and make ourselves like a monolith. Oh, y'all people always don't. No, look, don't worry about what we do. What about what you do? Worry about what you do. Don't come up in here. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm black. End of the day. Bam, bam. All way. Won't have it any other way.
Some people in the media are feeding the trolls against her. Some questions are bad.
Bad. See, they don't have to be held accountable for things. Then you have cowards like Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp who sit up here and go, well, they act like they crazy. Well, she can't be. I'm like, yo, man, calm down, dog. Calm down. What are we really talking about here? See, Shannon earned the title, the endearment of Onk when he first came on Undisputed because he championed us. He stood up. I never heard a black man on TV talk like Shannon talked. But when Skip Bayless told him to put his glasses back on, something happened. Something shifted. And Shannon became afraid. And then you seen Shannon bowing down and acquiescing. That's why you notice when Shannon left, I understand he had some trepidation, but don't you remember he signed under what's the guy's name? Colin Cowherd. team. He's a part of their team. And he was on there. I want to thank Mr. Kyle Hurd, because we partners. We partners. I was like, dude, calm down. You're the most popular dude in sports. But he didn't really recognize that because he didn't have his ear to the street. Everybody's respected Shannon more than anybody. I ain't worried about no Kyle Hurd. Come on, man. Stop.
I have no problem with how Angel answered the questions. If you watch Angel, she has always been outspoken. Yeah, she has been outspoken. Yep.
Yeah. I like her being outspoken. I think she's going to be fine. She's going to end up there. But I just know how owners are. Owners, they all collude. That's what they do. They all get together and they say, hey, we're going to stop this person. We're going to stop Shador. We're going to stop Kaepernick. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. And when they do stuff like that, we're going to mess with Kyrie Irving. That's what they do.
Angel Reese needs to grow up too from Bruce. Bruce says Angel Reese needs to grow up too. She just wants the lifestyle, but not the heat that comes with it.
Okay, when you say that, right, Bruno?
Oh my God.
Bruno, right? It's Bruce? Bruce, right, Bruce? I'm sorry. I got your name wrong. Bruce. I'm sorry, Bruce. Okay, so when you say that Angel Reese don't want to grow up.
Needs to grow up.
Okay, she needs to grow up. Okay. When she says she needs to grow up, everyone says, well, she does so much stuff. What is it? Name two things that she's doing that is immature. Just give me two things that she's doing that's immature.
I think Bruce has a point with this one.
Okay.
I think there is maturing that needs to happen with Angel. Obviously, it'll
maturation. Yeah.
Obviously, it'll take its place when it takes its place, whatever time that is. But someone in her camp should talk to her about that because she's a professional. You are in the public eye. And sometimes people are going to say things you don't like, that's going to happen. I wasn't mad, like with her, for example, people might feel like it's immature, like with the whole Candace Parker thing when she had her jersey retired in Chicago. And the whole team had on the Candace Parker, shirt. And Angel, I don't know if she had on or she didn't, but she had her warm jacket over, and she had it zipped up. So it stood out because everybody else had the shirt on, but Angel didn't. So then that gave people more talking points. Like, look at Angel. She's the only one that doesn't have the shirt on. The rest of the team has it on. So then there goes that. Right now, I understood why she did it because if I'm the kind of person, if I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. I'm not going to pretend to fake the funk for nobody. That's just how I feel. But people might feel like, look, in spite of how you feel about Candace Parker, like she still accomplished what she accomplished. So wear this shirt out of respect for, an OG, so to speak, if you want to call her that. But for me, I think the way she handled this exit interview was very immature, because if you are trying to avoid or you don't want the heat, so to speak, you have to know that when the whole team is there after you've been benched or you chose not to play for that kind of for the interview where you were talking about the organization and things of that nature, and then you don't show up, but we see you posting from your private jet like going on vacation with my bae and so on and so forth. People like, wait, what? Like, what's going on? For me, like, you should have, unless they told her not to, because that could have been a situation too. If she had the option to do it, she should have just did it. Because next season, if they choose to keep, because they might just choose to keep Angel. You know what I mean? Because she is a superstar, in the making. She has fans, lots of them. Nobody really pays attention to Chicago without her there. So if that's the case, then next season with the same, and when it comes to Unrivaled, like they're gonna ask the same questions. Angel, what happened? You skipped the interview, exit interview. Like, no, how do you feel about Chicago? Like, how has it been these last few months and things of that nature? Like those kind of questions are still going to come up regardless. The same thing with Mark Andrews when he skipped the freaking game after they lost to the Bills and dropped the pass last season. And he skipped the exit interview. It's still going to come back up. It's still going to come back up no matter how you look at it. But he wasn't on social media after, at the club or whatever. He went home and cried, whatever he did. So it's like you're not going to avoid it. I feel like Angel also has to learn that you can't always avoid the media because that's their job like you have your job. They're gonna ask questions. It's not always gonna be favorable. Not always gonna like it. That's just what comes with being a superstar.
Mm-hmm. No, I hear you. I see. This is the thing. That's why I said I give her room to mature, and I give her room to do what she has to do. But my thing is just this: when you're fighting people on the outside, then you have people on the inside. Sometimes it can become like it can look insurmountable, and it can look kind of crazy to you, and it can feel like it's the most because the team act like they didn't, like, well, we don't we don't really want you. Like when she was supposed to come back and they did the half game thing, that's more when you suspend somebody for a half a game, do you know how silly that is? Do you know how much they just wanted to say she's the only player who was suspended for a half a game because they know that these people who like to do analytics like to run with stuff. That's a headline. She's the first person in WNBA who ever been suspended for a half a game. And it's like polarizing. And black folk believe it because we're so Jim Crow. We don't know how to think for ourselves. Critical thinking has long gone out of our neighborhoods because we hated ourselves so much that we can't just say, you know what? I don't care what happened. I'm gonna stand up for my sister. And that's just how it's gonna be. But yet, when we call people smart, when we see political parties, when we see other people, other ethnic groups other groups, they say when they take up for their people without with impunity. But when it comes to us, when we say, we go, they so smart. You see, they stick together. Yeah, girl, they stick together. That's how you supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's how you supposed to be. You family stick together. But then when it comes to your own, I wish I would stand with a dumb Negro like that. That's what we say about each other. That's what we say about each other. There's no mercy. There's no grace. There's no room for maturation. It's just execution. And you know where we get that from? Colonialism. We have to learn to get over some things. I'm not going to agree with everything. Me being in church, I see a lot of people come in and out certain ways. Man, they always say about me and my wife, y'all so lenient on everybody. I ain't got a heaven and hell to put anybody in. So who am I to sit here and curse you out and tell you off? Only thing I can do is love you. And anybody who know me, who interact with me, I'll be cool with you. I get down. I'll help you the best of I can. And that's the way we're supposed to be. But we don't want to be that way with each other. But we'll do that for other communities in a heartbeat. Because you know why? We cowards. Cowards. We are, man. Some straight cowards. It's unbelievable.
All right, so back to the chat. Numero uno, what's up? Where you been? What's up? Where you been? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Yep, 100 agree. Asia already certified, one of the greats in my humble opinion. I agree as well. Bruce Shannon was still unk when he met that 19-year-old only fan. I'm done. Dre, Shannon didn't know how popular he was. Dre also, he later on said that he was getting all the guests just by DMing them. That was supposed to be Colin's job. Dre said, Kaj, like you over it, LOL. Oh man, I gotta work on my poker face. What else? Hold on, let me go back. Shannon was never Unc for me. He was just Uncle Ruckus to me.
Okay, called him Ruckus.
Bruce said 10 years from now, Angel is gonna regret how she's acting now. I promise you, she's going to say that was immature.
Who haven't from 23? We all have. Dude, I'm 58 years old. You think I don't regret how I was acting when I was 23? Why do we put her on this pedestal like, oh yeah, she's supposed to be acting a certain way? Other people out here, they got the world behind them.
What pedestal are we talking about? Where the conversation is Angel Reese, so he's talking about her specifically. What
I
pedestal?
know, but what I'm saying is, what 23-year-old do you know that does things right?
But we're talking about Angel though, so that's topic of conversation. We're not talking about every 23-year-old in the world and how they all behave.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna let her mature. I'm gonna let her see her way. My whole point is just that I understand she may do some things wrong, but I'm not gonna go against her. I'm not going
No
to hang
one
her for
is talking
everything.
about going against
That's what
her. I don't know
but
why you keep hearing that. Nobody said anything about going against
but
her. Nobody
but
said hang her from a freaking tree and for her mistakes. Nobody said anything about that.
she
We
going up
all
the Willie Lynch
understand
Chronicles.
that she is young. We all understand that. We've all said that in the chat. But at the
Uh,
same time, we can also still say there are ways that she should mature and she has things to work on.
and she will.
That doesn't mean that nobody's jumping on her. We're not hanging her from a tree with the white folks that call her monkeys. We're not doing all of that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why you keep hearing stuff like that. No, nobody in this chat said anything like that.
I'm not seeing nobody in the chat said it.
But you keep going there. Like no one in this chat has hung Angel at all in any way capacity at all. I never once said, oh, Angel is she's this, she's that. Like no one's bringing the hammer down on her, so to speak. But there are ways that she can handle some things better. Like that's true as well.
Never.
Numero uno, there you go. Hand clap before I could type Kaja stating 2 examples in bold print of immaturity. Thank you. Dre, I honestly think she got paid to be at the fight. Maybe Netflix used her for promotion. I don't think she skipped it on purpose. I think she is still going to do some type of interview, but I don't know. We'll see. She got suspended for half a game, and Angel and her team came to the decision that she wasn't playing anymore. And Angel is so popular that Ariel Atkins sat out because she did not want to play with AR. I mean, but they both were sitting out next to each other on the bench. So Ariel Atkins really could have played. That's the case. like that. Like she do. Oh no, she didn't want not play with Angel. Okay, now never mind. I understand what you're saying, Dre. My bad. Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. Numero uno, Earth to Brother D. No mention of Angel's maturity in your reply. Numero uno said work. And then Dre said, Angel Reese reminds me of Allen Iverson. She is changing the game. Hold on. Oh, no. Kata's expressions. I have the same expression when I'm trying to have a conversation with tone deaf, not elderly people. Y'all be nice in the chat to pat to the past so hard.
No, pull them up.
That
Please pull it up.
sometimes they act ignorant to nuances. Hold on, I'll highlight it real quick. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. All right, there it is.
All right, let's go. Praise the Lord, brother. God, okay, let me here we go. Expression. I have some expressions when I am trying to have a conversation with tone deaf elderly people who are stuck in the past so hard that sometimes they are ignorant to nuances. Okay, let's talk about nuance. All right, my brother. What's who is numero uno? Well, when you want to talk about nuances, bro. All right, so when we're discussing Angel Reese and we're saying, all right, she comes into the league, she beats Iowa, and from that day going forth. Now, when you say nuance, what's now monkey, whore, right? Sloth. Now, these are names that this young lady is being called. So when we look back in the 50s and we see, you want to talk about my age? I'm 58 years old. So let's go back a little bit further than I was. Let's just talk about Ruby Bridges walking to school. And the government has to come out and walk her to class while little white kids and grown people spit on her and threw things at her. So when we talk about things like that, right? And no one wanted to go into the school. So what is when you say nuance? What nuance are you talking about? You're talking about how the game has changed on how racism is being executed in our country with redlining, with gentrification. How unequal pay, bad prenatal for Black women. So when you talk about nuance, numero uno, what exactly are you talking about? What is the difference from now to back then? What has changed? Because whether it's raining or whether I took a cup of water and threw it in your face, I'm still getting wet, right? Right? So what are you talking about? Please. Type of way. Type of way. See, I gotta.
Bruce said, "Dang, numero uno trying to Joe Burrow, brother D, LOL."
Yeah.
Numero uno, hold on. Numero uno said, hold on. Let me go back. Some of y'all chopping mad fast trying to make sure I'm reading everything. I don't want to miss anybody out. Numero uno said, with all due respect, I just meant people older than me. He also said after that, she doesn't come into the league and beats Iowa. That was in college. Dre said, quick question, y'all using StreamYard? Yes, we are, Dre.
I use EV Mux too, Dre, if you want to know. All right, anyway, go ahead.
All right. Said, look at Kaja.
Okay, go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Look at Kaja sometimes when you speak and you can get a glimpse of another individual's reaction to your thoughts. And by nuance, I meant basketball nuance.
Okay. All right. So let's go to Kaja. Kaja is Kaja, and I am Daryl. All right. I don't need people to agree with me in order for me to feel comfortable in what I say. All right. Kaja is not my friend because we agree on everything. That's not why we're cool with each other. All right. We have two different perspectives and it's cool. I've been married for 31 years. Me and my wife don't agree on everything. You know? So me, like, oh my God, you so worried about what people think around you, you can't even pee straight. That's what's wrong with you. Because see, when you get to a point in life, when you've worked jobs or when you have even fulfilled contracts for people for individuals, and you go out here, you're going to find out you still have to maintain your dignity. And because if you don't have any dignity, bro, any self-respect, and any rules or patterns that you set your life to, if you let what everybody face crush you, then you're weak. And we all have been weak in life, and we all still are maturing. So whether you feel that way, like, oh yeah, you're older, you don't understand. I know what a right cross feel like to the chin. I know what it feels like to be pulled over when nobody else that look like me is around. So it doesn't matter how old you are. It's going to visit you. And when it's visit you, you have to make a decision. How are you going to respond? So, man, all that up and down, well, you don't understand. Y'all older, all that. Whatever, dog. Whatever. Let it be what it is. But I can tell you one thing. I ain't gonna be so much of a coward that I have to worry about what somebody else think in order to think that it's truth or think that I should feel that way. That's what a chump does.
So y'all, for me, like, yeah, we do have different perspectives, obviously. I don't look at everything as a black and white thing, y'all. I've never looked at that. And for me, like, whether I like somebody or I don't, like, I always try to be as unbiased as possible when looking at a situation. And I'm like, okay, if that was right, it was right. If I agree with it, I agree with it. If I think it was wrong and you could have handled it better, I'm gonna say that was wrong. You could have handled it better. I feel like you can like somebody, be cool with somebody, but still be like, it's like when you have a friend. I might love you as my friend, but you messed up, girl. Like you were wrong right there. I gotta be honest, you were wrong. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean I don't love you. I'm not gonna go against you, so to speak. I'm not gonna hang you from a tree. I'm not gonna post nasty things about you online. And I'll still have your back if somebody else comes at you crazy. But I'm telling you straight up, you were wrong. And I feel like there are instances where Angel could have handled things differently. Like I sent you that interview where the guy was asking her about her 2K rating. And I don't know the whole interview because we only saw that one part of it. But her response was a little bit, I was like, oh, Angel, like you could have been a little bit nicer in that response. Now, I don't know what he asked her before, but you on the cover of 2K. They're going to ask you questions about 2K. That comes with it. Like, there's no way of being on the cover of 2K and then have someone not ask you a question about your rating or about 2K. So if you're going to be offended or you're going to walk around, I hope that Angel, and I don't know if she does, but I'm saying this out on here. I hope that she does not walk around from now on until however through the prism of everyone's trying to trap me into like this, and try to trick me into answering this question a certain way. Everybody's against me. Like, to me, that's a bad way of thinking. I hope she doesn't go around thinking like that, because there are people that obviously are trying to trap you, but there are also people that root for you and they love you and they support you. So, and to me, that's bad for her if you go through life with that kind of prism. I don't try to go through life thinking about negative stuff. Obviously, negativity exists, but I try not to think about it. And when I go through my day to day.
Definitely. Definitely. No, and I agree with you. If you ask me what I think, one thing that Angel's done that was immature, several things I think she's done is immature.
Hold on, I just want to say
But
good night, Bruce. Thank you so much for tuning in earlier and today. Appreciate you. Have a great night. Go ahead.
man, hey, thanks, Bruce. God bless, man. You're a funny dude. Yeah, I do think that Angel has needs to mature. You know, in some things that she say and some things that she does. But I just think that people overreact when they see her do something. It's like we, you ever been around people
Some
who,
people do overreact. I can get that.
yeah, it's like they just can't wait. They can't, it's like they want to please massa so much. Oh, look what she did. Look what she did. In other words, long as you're not messing with me, I'll keep talking about her because you want me to talk about her. That's what bullies do to people. They make people feel uncomfortable. They make you feel like, you know, yeah, you be on my side, then, you know, we're going to talk about her today. We're going to pick on this person over here. There, and you laugh along. And the only reason you're laughing is because you're in fear. And we stay in fear, and we live in fear because, oh yeah, ha ha. And I'm not saying that she does anything wrong, but my whole thing is that this is my community, and I have to guard them in a certain way. I just can't let people just walk in. Why do you still doing like that? Why are you listening to rap music? Why you got on high cut pants? It's like everything is like I don't have to answer to you. Get out my community. What are you doing?
Taking up for somebody to me is different than also holding somebody accountable when they're wrong. To me, that's two
No,
different conversations.
I'm not. I understand that, and I do hold people accountable when they're wrong. They can be wrong, but what I'm saying is just that other folk ain't gonna come in here who don't have nothing to do with my community. They don't mean my community any good, and you're not gonna have a say so. I'm gonna shoot you down every time.
If you're in the wrong, you in the wrong to me. I don't care if you black, white, Asian, purple, or whatever. If
you're from my community, I do.
If how you handle something is wrong, it's wrong. I'm like it is
Well,
what
it depends on what we're talking about. Are we talking about her being mad at her bosses because they said, "Oh, we're gonna,"
no, I'm saying generally speaking, like if you, whatever the situation is, if you handle that situation in a I don't want to say a poor manner, for no lack of better words, or you handle it in a way that wasn't becoming, unbecoming, if you want to say it, that you could have handled it better.
Yeah, unbecoming. Yeah, that's cool.
Then you could have handled it better, you know, like, and then learn from next time, take what you can get from that lesson and move forward. Like, we don't have to hang everybody when they make a mistake, you know, and talk about it.
No, I'm not saying that.
But to me, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Like I'm not like, oh well, he's white, so like I watch sports across the board. If Josh Allen's something wrong, and I love me some Josh Allen, I'm like, Josh Allen was wrong. I'm not going to stay quiet because I'm not white, like so to speak, you know. And let me not say anything about Josh Allen, what he did wrong.
I don't mean like that. Like let's just use Jalen Carter. All right. I agreed. I said I think he should be suspended for one game. That's how I felt.
That's accountability. Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah. Because I'm like, yo, dude, you got to know where you are. You got to know that you can't. Even though he spit at you, you got to know like where you are, what you're doing, how the thing is breaking down. You have accountability to your, rest of your teammates. So you should handle it, thus and so, whatever you should had to do. But my whole point is, I don't mind accountability. I'm just saying, y'all not gonna walk in my neighborhood. See, some folks don't care about you. They don't care. I can tell the folks who like to come in. Oh well, Angel, where did you? Well, what necessarily did you do about this? And they do it to Coco. Coco, but why were you crying after the match? But when Sabalenka cries, she's so passionate. You could tell she really cares about the sport. It's like, no, you're not gonna ask my people nothing like that. I'm gonna shoot you down every time. I don't care.
Ask your people what? What was the question that was asked that shouldn't have been?
Oh, they some people ask Coco like, well, why were you crying after the match, or why were you talking to your coaches so much? Do you know how many people talk to their coaches during the match?
Was it? I mean, was it like
Everybody
was
talked
this
to
a
their
heated
coaches.
discussion or something? Like, is that why they
Yeah,
asked that question?
no, they do that in order because they know. See, Coco's a crier. She
Hmm.
cries. She does. She tears up very easily, and they like to do that because they want to shake her. They want to rattle her cage a little bit.
Hmm.
So what they do is they ask her the same question they ask her. They go about it differently with either like people like Ostapenko, Sabalenka,
Hmm.
Swiatek. All of them they get asked things differently. When Naomi Osaka had to get a therapy for her mental because she was basically they was really jumping on her because she stood up for George Floyd. That's why she had to get it. But did you know that same year the number one player in the world, like a little bit before that, she actually bowed out and retired and went into retirement. Her name is I think it's Birdie. It is Birdie. Um, she went into retirement for mental exhaustion. Mental exhaustion. No one questioned her. No one said, "Hey, why is the number one player in the world bowing out and retiring for mental exhaustion?" They didn't do that to her, but they did it to
Hmm.
Osaka. You know why? Because she's Japanese and Haitian. That's why they did it to her. And I'm telling you, that's why I never come off the wall. I'm always going to be on the wall when it comes to my people. Never. I'm never coming down because people will always still do what they want to do, and we think it's all right. And I do correct my people like all the time. But I'm telling them like you just not going to come out and just ask them any type thing like, oh, I can say what I want. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Well, look, we live in a world where people are going to ask the questions they want to ask, whether we like it or not. That's just a fact,
Oh
like,
yeah.
like you may
Oh
not
yeah.
agree
They
with,
can.
you may not agree with it, but people are going to ask them questions. And reality of it is that as a superstar in your, respective sport, golf, swim, track and field, like you're going to have media who don't like you. They're going to ask you trick questions. They're going to try to, trip you up. They're not going to be on your side. They're not there to be your friend. They're there for a job, So unless you meet somebody who has integrity and they're trying to be more honorable and they have what you call journalistic integrity, like it comes with it. That's a part of being a superstar, and you got to know that. Like, so there has to be a balance, not just for Angel, but Angel, Coco, and all athletes in general. So when
Hmm.
you are dealing with the media, you have to know what their job is,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
so you just got to find that balance because they're going to be assholes sometimes. And what you're going to do, like not go to the media, like as much as it might be annoying, it also is part of the reason why Angel's so popular because she's so popular on media. So there's that double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Dre, last comment before we got out of here because y'all people got to go to work in the morning. I know I do.
Yeah. Right. 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 Right.
So, like her new shoe, she named it "Giving Grace" for a reason. She said that in the season to her teammates, but when the tables turned, they didn't give her grace. Dre, to me, this honestly is if you're still here, this is a double sided thing to me because Ariel Atkins had her back more than one time in the post game interviews. That's
That's
number
true.
one. She did
That's
have her
true.
back. She's like, hold up, let me can I answer this question? Like she really took out for her. Like this is a child, she said, and she didn't mean to be rude, but she's like she's young is the point. Her crown is heavy. Like let's not ask her stuff like that. Let's talk about the game. Like she did have her back in that. She did have her back in that situation, but Angel, I know that her comments were directed at the Scott organization. I feel like the Chicago Scott organization could have just taken certain parts of the article out, but instead they approved it and allowed this whole backlash to happen. But you still put Courtney Vandersloot's name in that article. Like that was a quote. Like you put Courtney's name in it, and you mentioned her age and things like that. Now, I was not mad at the comment. I understood Angel's point. Like Courtney Vandersloot is a great vet, but she's older. We can't depend on her. She's come back from an
Hmm.
injury. Those are all valid. But at the
Hmm.
same time, if I'm Courtney Vandersloot, I might feel some kind of way. And I can't
Hmm.
say that she's like, look, I've been through hell in this league. I've been through multiple injuries. Like I'm an all-time leading scorer. Put some respect on my name. And Courtney has the right to fight that as well. And
Yeah.
I don't know what the question was that they asked Angel when she said, we need good players, we need great players. You do need great players, right? In order to win a championship, you got to
Yeah.
have great players. But if I'm on the team, I'm like, well, damn, what do you think about me? You think I'm not good? You think I'm not great? Like, like, what are you saying? Like, I might feel some kind of way myself. So I got to be honest about that. If I'm somebody else, if I'm Ariel Atkins, I'm like, well, damn, I had your back. Like now you say I'm not even good. So I know, like, they also have a right to feel some kind of way. Like the whole thing got mixed up, and they took what they wanted to take from what she said, and then threw it out there for the wolves to grab it. But at the same time, like, people still have feelings, and although, like, she didn't mean to put them in in the crossfire, they did get caught in it. So, like, they know, like, I think it has to be looked at from both sides, in my opinion. I'm not going to condemn Angel because I know what she was trying to do. I know where her thoughts and her feelings were, and it was towards the organization. But her teammates still got caught in that, and they're like,
Hmm.
"Man, like, we've been here with you the whole time. Like, like, you saying we suck." So their feelings are hurt too. But I'm let you take the last word before we get out of here.
Huh?
I'm gonna the last word on this topic. Andre's statement before we
Oh
get out of
yeah.
here.
No. Well, I feel the same way. In regards to that with Angel, I just think that Angel has a. I just think that when I look at her, I just think that she has a hard time. She shouldn't. To me, it is hard when you're naming people. You really can't do that. But once again, when we start talking about, we're going back to the word nuance, we have to understand that sometimes that locker room is not, it's not as friendly as we think it is. So sometimes when I'm bringing up someone, it's probably somebody I'm not really getting along with too much anyway. Sometimes it can be like that. Ariel Atkins, I do know, I agree with you. I would have never said anything about Ariel Atkins. I wouldn't, if I was, if anything, I would have championed her. You know
Well,
what I
she
mean? I
didn't
would have.
mention her name. She only
Yeah,
mentioned
I
Courtney
know.
Vanderso's name. Yeah.
But she said we need players, and sometimes, and that can rub people. No matter
Yeah.
how you look at it, it's going to rub people the wrong way. I don't care
Yeah.
how you look at it.
Hmm.
It's gonna get under your skin. You can't just come out and say stuff like that. Like, who Angel talking about? Like dog, you gonna say it, say it. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
so I do think that's where immaturity comes in, and that's why. But I do think it is maturity. Well, if you're gonna call somebody name, then she called it. I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. But no, because it's rough. Because you still got to play together. I still got to eat with you,
Exactly. You do got to play
sleep
with
with
each other.
you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got to do everything with you. I'm not gonna go out there and call me. But I ain't really mean that. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that now. You
Because
you
you
ain't
already
you ain't
said
gonna
it.
hang me
Yeah.
out. Yeah. So I get you. I do get that, and I do think that was immature for whatever reason. It still shouldn't have happened. So I do think people should be in Angel's ear and stuff like that. I just it's just that it's what you're asking and how you're asking it. To me, a lot of times I just look at and I get that. I'm just passionate. I really am passionate about my people. I just don't. That's just me, man. I've always been like this. I've always been like this. So it is
Um.
what it is. I
Oh,
love my people. I really do.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, in closing though, back to Angel. I think something happened, obviously, and now something has been, I don't want to say broken, but it's been damaged, if you want to say that, in that within that team, within the locker room.
Hmm.
And on both sides, there has to be some rebuilding because Angel obviously feels some kind of way. She made that known. They now, in response, feel some kind of way about what she said. So if they
Hmm.
do choose to keep her, how does that work going forward? Because you spend a lot of time together, like a lot of
Hmm.
time, more than your own family. You're with your team traveling and practices and stuff like that. So in order for them to even be successful, like, they have to have chemistry, they have to have togetherness, they have to, like, at least respect one another to a certain extent. They don't even like each other, but it has to be at least a certain amount of respect
Yeah.
for each other as players. If they cannot find that and move forward, I don't know what they're gonna do. Somebody's gonna have to go, Angel or Courtney Vandersloot, or they gotta have a come to Jesus moment, have a little sit down, come heart to heart, like, and figure it out if they're both going to stay within this franchise. But I do feel like Angel, I think she was frustrated in this interview and she kind of just let it all out there without really thinking about how it was going to be put together and the backlash that would come with it. Which is why I said this is what an organization comes in. Angel, they had somebody there for the whole entire interview. You got a copy of the article. You could have taken some parts out because you knew it was going to come with backlash. We all know how popular Angel is. Anything
Yeah.
she sells, even if it's good. Even when she said that she wanted to have her shoes sell out like Michael Jordan, even that was trending. I'm like, why? Should she not want her shoe to sell out? Should she not want to be a household name? Like, what should she say? I'm okay with not being a nobody. Like, what kind of like mindset is that? But even that was trending. It's like everything she says is going to be nitpicked to death, good, bad, or indifferent. So she does have to learn the media will trick you, and be careful about what you say because they will take it and run with it. And if you're not going to be careful, then you got to deal with the backlash that comes with it. Oh, that's your wife?
No, that's my son. I'm playing with him.
You do have to be careful, you know. So I just, like I said, I hope that she did learn something from this. Because they're gonna try to trick you every single time. They're gonna if they can, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, y'all.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree 100%. You know, people will try to trip you up, but you know, yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I get heated, but I don't mean that. You know me, guys. You know, I get heated. I bounce back. You can ask me anything. You know, that's just, you know what I mean.
All right, you guys, we've been on here for a hot minute. Some of us got to get up in a few hours and great for work because I know I do 6 a.m. calls.
Night crawler. Night crawler.
Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, as always, we appreciate you, your commentary, whether we like it or we don't, we agree, we don't. Obviously, we can all come here and, agree, disagree, if nothing else. So it's all good. It was not all good in this game because Seattle got the doors blown off of the roof in Vegas. I'm like, not even sure how they're going to bounce back because psychologically, I feel like they were already beaten. Right. I feel like they're like the beat down's already here. So I don't expect much from them in game 2 on Tuesday. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, man, the way they played tonight, it's hard to call. But they probably bounce back, come in playing hard. Sometimes that's so disappointing too because it's like, well, just play hard tonight. You know what I mean? Play hard tonight.
The thing with them is it's not a best of 7 yet. It's just a best of 3. So you just got to win one game and then go back to Vegas. That's all.
Yeah, all this traveling for that one.
And then it's even. Then no matter if they blew us out, we won by 1 point in the second game, we still won. So now it's still tied, So just focus on getting that win. Forget about the beatdown, but focus on getting that
win. Yeah. Tell me about it. Do we have a game tomorrow?
No, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, she's an encyclopedia board.
Yeah, you guys, we are off. Well, I'll still be on here talking about something else, but I'll be on here talking about your door, passing up the Ravens. Okay, that's a whole other conversation I will have with you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna get some rest, and I hope Brother D does as well. Put Pepsi down, my guy. No spearmint candy, and go to bed.
I know, right? That's all eaten up, but that's all good. But always a pleasure, young lady. Always a pleasure.
Good night, you guys. Peace out. Appreciate you. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
And check out the intro again, you guys. Brother D on the intro. Okay, you guys. Make sure you check that out. Okay?
God! Finally. Finally, the Lord
I said it earlier
moved.
as well. I'm saying it again. And check out the graphics, you guys. He hooked it up. Ooh. Okay.
Boy. Whatever.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.